George, are you ready to show everybody where our new home is?
Before we show you, we want to show you why the Hales would we buy where we bought.
What did you say?
I said, Jeremy, I'm a huge fan.
George is out in the parking lot. Look at that. Am I on the naughty list?
Hell, every meeting. And you're gonna bring the police because you removed me once.
I didn't start this war with the neighbors.
But I fully intend on winning it.
I have anxiety over the roof, and I can't take this. I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well. Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check your mic? I do not have perception of time. I don't have perception of dates and times. I do not, and my brain does not work that way. My child just fell down. You are not a nice person.
Yeah, she's right. I am not a nice person. Good to see everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Oh my gosh. I've got a crew here today doing some work on the floor. So if I mute out, that's why, because I don't want the music to be playing through. They got music playing in the background. You don't want to interrupt the crew while they're enjoying their tunes. So Town Hall was canceled. Several lives going on right now. Oh my gosh. Town Hall was canceled. Holy cow, Leanie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi everyone. Yeah, it's been a crazy day. Watching from Australia. Awesome. Thank you, Leonie. That's good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to coming by from Australia. That's awesome. And Harris, thank you for the DM. Sorry I didn't respond. I knew that this was happening. I was hoping they would be gone, but they might not be gone until a little bit after 8. So that's sort of how it goes. It's sort of how it goes. Good to see you, Atheist Ant. Good to see you. And of course, Wolfram wipes his paws, lopes in, and gives a big old howl just for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yes, I was running late. Sorry, chat about that. And then, oh yes. Wolfram and Atheist, awesome peoples. You're wondering if LIEnette walks in 3 circles around. Gosh, shame on you. Hey, Lefty, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Oh man. So everyone's over at Megan's stream. No, that's okay. They're welcome to hang out with Megan as much as they want to. I set these things up. I plan them. I do them. And if people are hanging out with Megan, that's absolutely fine. You know, I will one day be as well respected as Megan, but probably not, because I can't watch my language. That's how I go. Hey, Laura Lee, magnetism. I like the name. That's really cool. Laura Lee. That's yeah, I think that's right. Leanie Cat K. Madam Mayor read the complaint on her live. Oh, I love it. Nice. Hey, Toodly Pip. Good to see you over there. Good to see you. Yes, you are there. Good to see you, Toodly Pip. Hanging out over on the Rumble side. Awesome. It was posted before it went live. Oh, nice. No, it was Lorelei. Nice, Lorelei. That's a great name. So Paula Carpenter and Maria Lima. Oh my. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to catch up on all of the goings on. I knew that there was going to be a town hall, but I've also been, like I said, I'm just with the crew here. I've been a little bit busy. Should have Mo coming here shortly and joining me. We had a really great time with you guys last night. I can't even begin to tell you how much fun we had. It was awesome. Let me see. Oh, let me see here. 4, 2. See, I'm running behind because of all this. Song Lorelei by Styx. That was an awesome song. It was an awesome band too. Awesome band. I haven't heard Styx in forever. So I grew up listening to Styx, where all the other kids wanted to listen to like the Bee Gees, and I was listening to Styx. Biscuit Boy was at the town hall. Man, oh man, that's got to be insane. Oh, he does. He has Biscuit Boy on at 8 p.m. Awesome, very cool. Laura Loper, she can't spell. It's Biscuit Boy. Bizgut Boy. Yes, Styx, I'm sure they are. Nazareth was touring back in the 90s also, which was another band that I listened to growing up. Yeah. The album Hair of the Dog, that was a pretty good album. It was the first album that I ever listened to on 8-track of all things. Imagine that. Me watching something like that or listening to something like that. All right, let's see. That was, where were we? We were at the ranch update. Looks like it's about an hour stream. We'll see what it turns out to be. I think it's just a live stream. I'm going to double check. Yeah, it looks like this is just a live stream. So what I'm doing is I'm avoiding doing their live streams and sort of skipping over those, just because I know that those can take a long time, and am I a fan of the cars? Yeah, very very big fan of the cars. Mm-hmm. Yes. There's quite a few bands that I really admire and enjoy. I mean, you can take everything from Iggy Pop to the Dead Kennedys to Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin, Beatles, just music. I'm just a big fan of music, and it's got to be good music. And there's really good bands that have really crappy songs. And there's also really crappy songs that really good bands do, or vice versa, something like that. Yeah. Ted Nugent. Yeah. Some new guy named Ted Nugent. Oh man. You moved Molly Hatchet. Yeah. Molly Hatchet. Who was it that was going to go see at, the Fox? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was somebody. Damn it. Slipped my mind. I was thinking Jethro Tull, but that's not correct. It's somebody else. It'll come to me eventually. I actually saw Blue Oyster Cult at a fair, playing a fair. Could you imagine that? Seeing Blue Oyster Cult playing a fair. It was an interesting show. I still have all those albums. That's awesome. It's awesome. I love whenever people, keep those old albums. Let's see. Let's get this to the next one here. And I think it's this one here. Got a trespasser.
You got about 3 seconds to get off of my property before I put.
Oh, shame. That got spicy.
Pretty disturbing footage, huh, George?
Very disturbing.
Yeah. We've got cameras going up all over the property, everywhere. Some cameras put up a sign, right?
It's pretty evident if you can read. It says, "Smile, you're on camera."
And then we have so many more hidden cameras, all tied into a network, all goes to the cloud. And we caught a poacher on the camera.
Poachers are going to poach.
Roaster's going to roach the poach.
Huh?
Yeah, it didn't make much sense, but you kind of get where I'm going with it, right?
You so funny, Jeremy.
Why you no call?
Very funny.
Ah,
Whenever you're treasure hunting or trying to catch a poacher, you got to have the right tools, right, George?
You definitely have to have lights, and not
Okay.
just any lights.
We love the brightest and the best. What is it, George?
Oh,
The O-Light. We
Check it out.
always try
Oh,
and
there's
help
an
you
ad
make
in here.
money and save money. They got an incredible sale
All right.
going on.
I can't be doing the
Before we
ad
get
for
to
him.
our poaching
So,
project,
thank you.
there's a couple of projects we want to do around the
Good
ranch.
evening.
So here's a wind
Good
chime
evening,
that we
T.
brought
Robinson.
from the
Good to
camper
see
that
you.
we're going to hang out here.
Why would we hang it out here?
Cause
That's it, just cause.
just cause.
All right, outdoor desk. We're gonna get some music. Here we go.
The nice thing is,
So you want to have Biscuit Boy explain to you? Well, that's what we're watching this for. So eventually we'll get to that point of what Biscuit Boy is all about. Oh yeah. And the craziness begins.
this hook is already existing.
Nice.
Let's see if we can make it fit.
And she's going for it.
Too tight. Too tight. Bam.
There we go. Okay. So now, oh man, with every breeze.
Now we've got a nice hangle dangle.
And
Tangle,
George,
tangle.
George is making her palmetto leaf baskets right there with the music
That's my egg collecting basket.
of the land. You like have your personal ASMR wind chime right here.
Yeah.
Not
I
bad.
like it. I like it a lot.
All right, next project is mine.
It's so
George,
adorable.
you're gonna need some safety for this next thing.
For me?
Well, yeah, safety
yeah.
first. You know that.
Boom, boom,
So
boom.
go ahead, ear protection.
Okay.
All right, and then you're gonna need some eye protection.
What?
Oh,
I can't hear you.
Yeah, right there. Yep, some eye
Okay.
protection. So George is gonna put some eye protection on here. And okay, do you feel safe now? There she goes. Are you ready? A lot of our viewers don't realize that I have actually been a weapons instructor for quite some time.
nice.
So now what we need to do, well, this is just the half and half. This isn't like Twisted, which by the way, the Twisted Iced Tea guy, my hometown where I grew up, where I still own homes, Elyria, Ohio. But we're in Florida. Twisted Iced Tea, this is for drinking. We got something else to show you.
We have an audience. It's the chicken.
Chickens.
If they were smart, they would run. Everybody thinks George likes swords and knives. It's actually
Who
me
doesn't?
who's been knife throwing for quite some years. I love knife throwing. At my height, I could hit a mark at 30 feet away, behind my back, through my legs. We got to pick a knife throwing tree. Are you ready, George?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Did you find one?
I'm thinking this might be a good one.
Even with the split right down the middle?
Even better. I'll split it even more. Look, George.
Oh, he stuck it. Nice. You see proof on that.
3 out of 4 ain't bad for being a little rusty.
Holy cow. Look what we got here. Look what we've got here. If it isn't the most awesome thing ever to show up in my chat. It is Bo in the deep end.
Those are Courtney Clenny knives. How
Those
did they
are.
get those?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it must be a Florida thing. Do you get them when you go to Florida or asking for a friend? I
I hope
mean,
so. I wonder how long it took him to get those things all stuck in there. You can see where he's chipped big chunks out of the tree.
oh, mine wouldn't even hit the tree, to be fair. Because sometimes Lyrica messes with your eyesight. So right now I am seeing like an 80-year-old with glaucoma. So
Well, this is really interesting. Biscuit Boy kept putting what the hell's on his YouTube's titles, claiming he could go on Jeremy's property anytime he wants. Well, that's not a good idea.
he does realize that Jeremy is also always packing, right?
Stole the
I
what the
mean,
hell's the name for YouTube? Dash?
FAFO. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here to watch it, but
Yeah, it's insane that why do people have to be that damn aggravating? And that's
okay,
what I was
so
looking for here.
just for the deep lore and deep magic, Biscuit Boy is the chunky guy that was in the truck that said I am such and such county,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was Biscuit Boy.
or
Okay.
who is Biscuit Boy? Because I need to make sure I don't like the right person.
Yeah, it was he the one that said, "Well, I get here's the thing. We'll actually find out because we're
Oh
watching
yeah.
these." It's
Oh, good
amazing.
idea.
It's amazing how that works. Not with the injunction. Oh yeah. No, he wasn't the
Oh,
one in the truck. No, that's not him. Not the one in the truck that said he was Levy County. That's not him.
oh, okay. Well, that's
It's
good.
another Biscuit Boy is I believe another YouTuber claimed that he could go down the
Oh, dear
creek.
Lord.
So yeah, why
Y-
I know
He,
why do people have to
does
be
he
asked?
understand what private property is? I mean, I think he's going to learn real quick, or is he socialist?
Well, some people think that they're owed something, and that's not how life
Ah,
works. That's not how life works. You never owed anything. You just have
no,
to
no,
you have to earn every single bit of it, and then even after you earn it, you have to earn even more.
you always have to continue to improve. I mean, you don't just learn one skill, you learn a skill to learn a new skill.
Mhm.
That's how you continue to
Grow.
grow,
Exactly.
in
I mean,
theory.
if you would have asked me what, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, hey, can you make a thumbnail for YouTube? I would have said no, but I can figure it out.
I mean, if you had asked me, let's see, almost a year ago, if I thought I could do anything on a computer, I'd have said, not without Jesus,
And Jesus
holy
control.
water, and a reverend, and possibly 3 Unitarians and a couple priests behind me.
Well, Jesus could hit that curveball though. All right, here we go.
George is getting her tractor on again. She said she's making me go up there. The old tire swing, the rope was just all rotted. It came down. So instead of sitting on the tire swing, George has been coming out and working on the tractor, just sitting there. So I thought we need to up this ante. We got to do something even better. I grabbed the old Sheffield knife that we found in the house. I'm going to go cut the rest of the rope. That rope is so noosed around the branch. Well, you know what? I'm just going to show it to you. And then we're going to do something even better.
Would have been easier just to pick them up in the bucket.
I made it. Oh, man. I lost the
I could point out
already?
how
The
women
knife,
live longer,
It's
but
down
Yeah.
on the ground, George.
it
I'm not
seems
joking.
redundant.
I don't know how it happened, but it happened. The knife
You left
dropped
it
out. She
open.
found
Gonna
it.
throw it at you?
Yeah, just throw it like I taught you how to throw knives. Right here. Look at that. Completely grown into the
screw
tree.
it.
What we're going to do, we're going to
No,
slice
don't
that
do it.
out, and then we're going to put up the new area for George. Secret surprise for you behind my back.
What's behind your back?
Do you want to guess what it is?
Chicken egg?
It's my butt. But there's more back there as well. All you have to do, you have to lift me up into the tractor into a bigger tree with more shade and more sun during the sunrise, which you love. And you'll be able to see the sunset. How's that sound? Pretty good?
Sounds good.
Let's do this. This, quite frankly, might be one of the most scariest things I've ever done. I'm letting George, she's never done anything with the tractor before. Oh, now she's correcting me. She grabbed the log. She's trying to say I'm a log. And here, oh man, here we go. Here we go.
You're not a log,
Lot
you're
of
just
trust.
Oh, man, this
malnourished.
is
I've
actually
looked at
pretty
my
scary.
medical records, okay?
This is pretty
That's how
scary.
they call you Fluffy now.
Uh-huh.
I am in the tractor bucket. Oh, I almost got poked in the head. Oh,
turned it down.
All
It
right.
was low
I'm up
layers.
here. That's good. Kill the key. Hopefully I don't die. I don't want to die.
No, you won't
We're all
die.
the way up here.
You
We're
just-
in the tree. Okay.
Gonna break something.
It's time to get to work. I got something big planned. You ready to see what I just built for
I thought
you?
that was a bra she had over her
See
eyes.
what? Yeah, that's what I said. Are you ready to see what I just built for you?
Si, senor.
Senora now. All right, take them off. Let's see. Look at this.
You got me on camera?
No, I got you me.
Oh, I got one of those for my wife.
Oh, you know what that is?
I got the exact same one for my wife.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I
Those things are
Yeah, it's
easy
gotta-
to get into and held to get out of.
yeah, it's got a stick that goes up across the top of it, and it's all wrapped around the stick. It's a hammock chair. But yeah, I have one of those by our fire pit that I break out and hang it around the fire pit, and the wife just absolutely loves it. Like it's like her favorite seat. Like she's like, oh, get my swing, because I got it for her for Christmas. She had no idea, like
Oh wow.
no clue whatsoever. She was thinking, oh, I'm going to get all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden she gets like this long box, and she's like, I have no idea what this is. And she opens it up and she's looking and she's like, I still don't know what this is. And so I unrolled it and she was like, oh, is that for the and she just got so excited. Just seeing her face. I mean, it's the same color and everything. It's awesome.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look really nice. They're just so hard to get out of. You
Yeah.
have to-
They're not that expensive either. Like the dogs
No.
jump up there and curl up with her, but she'll lay in it like a hammock too. Like they're small enough that
Oh.
you can actually lay in them like a little hammock. If you're tiny like my wife, like she's a
Oh,
tiny
wow.
thing. So she can just curl up in it. But if you had kids, like those kids could easily get in there and use it as a hammock. And then you can sort of like pull the thing up over the top of you and it just sort of cocoons you.
I've seen those cocoon tents. Now, what I need is a cocoon tent inside of a force field. And
There you go.
Shizzy, I did a story just for you. A woman was cleaning out her passed away father's home this morning, and he had a live grenade. Now, this was in the communist state of Canada. So,
I saw that on your stream. I didn't want to shout out in your stream because I don't want to take away from your story because it's so good. But yeah, I saw.
well, I figured it would resonate with you.
Oh God, yes. Now if we just find the extra magazines for the rifle that my father-in-law left behind. Yeah. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. I like the swing. It's nice.
Means you'll be using this more than anyone.
That means you know what? Let's just get you right up in there right
It's
now.
pretty high for
And let's
her,
give you a good
isn't
little
it?
hammock
Or is
swing pushy
that on the
push.
hill?
I get motion sickness, right?
No,
This should
it'll
be
be up
interesting
high,
then.
but it's still it sags down a little bit.
All right.
Oh, okay.
You have to hold the bottom.
Like whenever you get in it,
Hold the
you'll see.
bottom of the hammock,
Okay.
right like that.
It
Yeah,
just
see how-
looks really high.
Yeah.
Get in there.
You know, I can get
And
up here by
she's-
myself.
Yeah, she
Is it
could.
because I'm
This was
short?
more
It's
fun.
because I'm short.
Put your legs in there. Crisscross.
Yep.
Crisscross.
This is what my wife
There
does.
you go. You're gonna do
Oh,
that.
wow.
Send
Oh, no.
help.
No help. Let's see how high George can fly.
Send
Oh,
help.
for the love
It's got a
of
ASAP.
Cheetos.
pulley on it. It's got a pulley on it.
I don't like this.
Nope.
I don't like this.
In 3,
No.
2,
don't do
1. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they are perfect
Now we're
together. But if
talking.
anyone ever did that to
Tire
me,
swing what? Tire swing what?
I'm gonna
George,
vomit.
George, how is it?
Open up. I'm gonna vomit.
Okay. Is it better than a tire swing? Do you wanna work on the tractor or in the hammock? Okay. Tractor or hammock swing? All right. And no!
You know how much I like to decorate with lighting, right?
I know how you like to Georgify
Aw,
everything.
awesome.
Let's hook up the screened-in porch with the LED lights.
LEDs.
LEDs.
So you want to LED the entire thing. Actually, that actually might be pretty cool for the evenings.
It will be.
Hanging out here on the
Trust
porch
me,
in the
it will.
office.
Glad
Look at that.
you're
It
here.
would be really
George
cool,
has
I think.
4 bread trays. What are you going to do with those?
We're gonna use those for future sifters.
Okay,
Oh,
but this
cool.
first, and then we're taking that poacher down.
We're coming for you.
200 feet. I think I have this set up right. All I have to do is press this red button that
Yep.
says
Let there be
Oh!
Works.
Now,
Nice.
check this out.
See, I don't like
Increase
those.
brightness.
I've got
Yeah,
better
I can
ones.
It's-
decrease brightness. Look at
Well,
this. One.
It's more that, you know, you have to keep the tape from twisting and everything else. And as a chaotic neutral, it's hard for me to not do that. Like the tape starts twisting and then the lights start twisting and then things are stuck together and you're like, damn it. Yeah.
Well, see, with these right here, the reason I don't like these is because the lights don't have any diffusers on them. If you put a diffuser, they look nice, but those particular
Oh.
ones, because those lights, they're what you'll see is you'll see individual lights. Like you'll see the individual ones. Like I'm pretty sure I showed it. The sun, the little sun porches that I have, it has LED
I've
lights
seen you on
around
them.
the tray. So those are all LED lights, but they have a perfect diffuser on there. So you just end up with like this nice soft glow, and you don't see the individual lights. It just is what you want to have on those. Maybe joining Megan and Tug. That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. I'm glad to see that.
Oh, wow. That'll be
Yellow.
cool.
Where's
Mhm.
that green? I'm not sure. I'm
That's like a
colorblind.
lime green.
Okay, here comes red. Red.
Red light district.
Here comes white.
I
You
like.
ready
I
for
think
that?
I like just the plain white.
That
You
looks
like the
purple
white?
to
Yeah.
me.
This is gonna be incredible out here. We
But it just has to do with the lighting in the room.
we got a hammock swing. We got the outdoor office view.
Getting things done.
We have LED 200 feet of LED lights. By the way, George, these are look at this Wi-Fi control. We can actually control these
pretty cool. We're not sponsored by these people
from our
either, right?
phone. No, we're not sponsored at all. Actually, they sent them to us because companies send us products all the time and they want us to use them and test them and to make a video, but we haven't even heard back from them. So I guess they're like, hey, here you go. I don't even know who makes them, but check this out. Color,
Hilarious.
color, color.
You guys want to send me free
There's got to
stuff?
be a way to
Come
make
out.
them
I'll
dance
do
or
that
something. Let's
all
see
day
what this
long.
does.
Oh, I know.
M
I need to
plus-
product
Oh,
quality test all new Sailor Moon
That-
stuff coming out just
figuring
for
out the
science.
remote. I'm
I
figuring the
see.
remote out.
Remember that remote from earlier?
Yeah, it's awful dark in here.
All right, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
2, boom. Boom,
Oh.
shakalaka. It's on random mode.
Oh, George, you are a
I think I would like the diffuser.
genius.
You're
I think
right.
The chicken are mesmerized. don't you
This
think?
has got to be one of the coolest things ever. So we're gonna hang out here in the
They're
evenings.
still cool.
What's your favorite
Oh,
color?
yeah.
I think just the plain white, and then blue is second.
You're a genius. I gotta admit, you nailed it with this one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna catch him, and I'm going in camo style. You see the front? I mean, I'm all green anyway, but a little extra green never hurt anybody.
You're gonna
Little
blend
green,
right in.
little brown, little something under here, something under here. We're gonna tear it all down. Cameras are gonna go specifically where they're poaching, and we're gonna make sure we keep them off this property. See this right here?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's probably game running this trail as well, but I think there's more than game. There's the most dangerous game. There's somebody going and running through the trail right here. So we already have him on camera. We're just gonna bust him and bust him big time. Bust him so big, bigger than
Bust
what
him.
he is, because he's a big boy. This is insane.
You think?
Look, there's a water softener tank. I mean, who does this? Who takes all this garbage?
Oh, I've seen this one.
I mean, that's probably a hog feeder would be my guess. We just went into the trail. Dr. Scholes.
Steps in to the
I
right,
think
and bam, all this stuff is here.
This is just so disrespectful.
Be right back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna let this play, but I will be right back.
Liquor bottle. You know what? I don't have any problem whatsoever teaching some respect. This is just uncalled for, completely and totally uncalled for. You see this?
Stay strapped,
There's
my
another
lad.
one of those thingamajiggers.
So this could be from Mr. Clark feeding the pigs and the deer, but we don't know that 100% for sure. This could be from anybody, and we blazed a trail back in here. I saw something out of the corner of my eye over there. Let's go check that out, and then we'll get back on the tractor. That's what I saw out of the corner of my eye.
Good eye.
Alcohol. People with guns drinking alcohol on my property, never, ever, ever going to be a good mix. Let's go find that
Nope.
poaching stand.
No, he's right about that.
Have you ever played Russian roulette? You kind of need to be drunk for
Middle of the
that.
hammock. Hammock is a
Yeah.
nature term. It's a raised level of foliage, trees, fauna in a wetland area, which we have the creek back here, which we love. So we got to sneak up there a little bit. You see, turn around, George. You see that right there? These are major game trails here. So we have cameras all over the property. Anybody who steps foot on this property, doesn't matter where on the property, is being recorded at all times. All times. How foolish to step foot on this property. Let's go tear it all down.
Very cool.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Very
This
cool.
hollowed out area, this mud and hole, this is from the local wildlife. There's wildlife out here everywhere.
There's an abundance of
And-
wildlife.
And wherever you have an abundance of wildlife, you typically get an abundance of stupid people who
True.
illegally
I live in rural
poach,
Indiana.
hunt. I mean, all of that's illegal.
Can
It's stupid.
confirm.
It's absolutely stupid. You're going to get yourself caught. You're going to be busted. Why? Why the Hales would anybody put themselves at risk like that? Is it really worth that much to tell your buddies, oh, I got one? You see this?
What is that, like some type of plastic pipe?
Yeah, I don't know what the point is. I don't know why put the pipe and then the screws.
It's a
This has probably been
raccoon.
in here. These
catch.
screws are going to get
Yes.
rusty real quick. So this is from this year. I would say absolutely it's from this year. And it's bolted on. And it's not the only one that I've actually seen, but I have no doubt. I mean, number
And I
one,
only
why
know
put
that
it on
because
a
of where the
cypress
red
knee?
fern grows. I've never
And it's
actually caught a
bolted onto
raccoon.
here
Okay.
somehow.
Oh.
And then
Trash
what's the
pandas are
point? I'm not
sacred.
sure I know what the point is
Yeah.
yet, but they seem to be everywhere in this area where we found signs of
Trash
poachers.
panda.
You see
Love
here,
it.
George?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is all. I mean, the Floridians, they call this mud. We call this black sand. You see the hoof marks here and here, and then there's a point here and here.
Uh-huh.
This is a buck. So this is a major game trail for the deer on the property. There's no doubt whatsoever. And well, right behind me is where they're poaching the deer, because this is the game trail. The game trail of the property is right here. Now, well, and there's where they're poaching.
Oh, there's
right
the
there.
stand.
Let's go take a peek.
Yep.
George, you love heights, right?
Uh-huh.
And what
Well,
goes
that's some
better
hill
than
chuck
guns,
ingenuity right
heights,
there. One by ones.
and more
And
bush.
bush.
Yeah.
And a fluffy guy.
So this is
That
just
is-
Bush beer.
one of the areas, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually leave this here. We want to lure the poachers back, and we're gonna put a camera literally right in their face. But before we do that, I got to show you some of the other things that are out here. Come here, come on.
Okay.
They're such better
George, you
people
know I
than
can
me.
see
I
you,
would
right?
loosen nuts and bolts.
Oh, I thought I did a good job.
So they can
camouflaging
still get up there.
myself.
but
You know
they would
what
fall
the poachers didn't do a good
halfway
job
up.
of?
Well,
Hiding
no, like the
Hiding these
first,
chairs,
the first
exactly,
rung,
and
and
another
then the
one right
second
there.
one. So they just
So
pull a
how
current
blatantly
president.
foolish do you have to be to bring the brightest blue chair out? They were literally just sitting on the game trail line. So
Don't worry. Camouflage is only for human beings. Okay. Deer, they can't tell camouflage. Just for all you wild hunters out there that like to, throw all of your camo on and everything. The deer don't notice it.
Hey,
They can
My
smell you before they
youngest
can see you.
son got 2 different patterns of camo on, and he's like, "I'm invisible. You can't see me." And I was like, "Well, you're inside, so you're camouflaged to nothing, so no.
Yeah.
Go outside and hide among the woods."
Yes. And we'll see if I can find you.
Yeah, go hide.
Go ahead. Bye.
Mom, you never found me. You was a terrible finder.
You're
I
awesome
know.
at
I
camouflage.
stink. You
You're
are just
awesome at
too camouflaged. You're like the predator. I couldn't see you.
Does that river run to ink dry?
Chair there, gun pointed one way. Chair there, at least that one's camo, gun pointed that way. And waiting, and you can see here, this is
Okay,
all
but
hog
why
right
is there
here.
camo mossy oak when they have pine
And
trees
the
and
creek is right back there. And the tree
Go
stand
figure.
right
Why'd they
up,
ride a tractor back
bam,
there?
there.
That's a lot of fuel just to go back
Look at
there.
this trail. This has got to be the hottest game trail in all of Levy County.
no idea.
And I bet you, if I keep following it, it's going to lead me to somewhere or someone else. Let's keep seeing what we can find.
This video. It's a macaque.
Oh, I don't even know how to say that, let alone. This is
A monkey.
the feeder, and this is our neighboring property. That is so stinking cool. All right,
That
we
is
got to see the
awesome.
biggest boar. What do you think about that?
It's huge. Wait till you guys see this
Our
thing.
neighbors
I was
just-
thinking the macaque. How do you say
Oh,
that?
the monkey?
Yeah.
We'll just
Okay.
say monkey.
That is a monster,
And
man.
your friend is how tall?
6'4", 270.
Jeez, that is a big boy.
Man, I think there's some.
That's
So the
pretty
boar's close
impressive.
to 400 pounds.
So there's definitely bacon
That's
in
good
this
meat.
area.
Is that good eaten or is it tougher meat?
I mean, I would sausage the whole thing. Like it's eaten. Yeah, it's good eating.
Yeah.
So this is the black bear.
Wrecking my feeder.
How many bear have you seen?
We'll get probably one a year. One a year will come through. I never see them in the woods. I only see them on cameras.
Sardines.
Sardines.
There you go.
Somebody was out here baiting. Let's
Mhm.
see what we can find back here. Okay.
Down here.
What do you got?
This kitty chair.
Yeah.
We had a mini poacher too.
That
Aw.
Oh.
You had a
It was
hoe.
I didn't
bring your
think we'd
kid
be
to
finding
work
hoes
day.
out here.
Yeah.
See a rake,
Bring your kid to poach day.
I didn't think we'd
Bring
be
your
finding
kid to
leaf
a
rakes out
felony
here
day.
either.
and there is the
Had a hoe
ground
and a rake.
The ground blinds right there. Look at that. They tried
Again,
to actually
why is it
cover
mossy
it up and
oak
hide
when
it from
again
us,
it is palm
but we found
trees?
it.
This makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
deer
believe
are
it.
like, wow,
coming out of
dude,
the
are we in Indiana again?
rake. See them crawling?
They're living in the rake.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, fire
let's
ants.
get the hidden cameras up.
Oh no.
See the red motion sensor going off
Yep.
like crazy. So the nice part about this is every single thing that sets this off, it immediately goes to the cloud, so that video is forever. It doesn't even matter if they destroy my camera, it doesn't matter. I always have the footage to destroy them, and then it goes straight to my phone. So no matter where we're in Florida, we get notifications all the time in our buildings in Ohio. If we're in Ohio, we get notifications in Florida. We get notifications no matter what, and the video footage is forever. Let's
So,
hang this baby up.
Jacob,
That's
good
the
to see
beauty of
you over
technology.
there.
Oh, I love it. And this is one that isn't even camouflage. This is one that we're going to let you know you're a moron, and we got you.
Need me to hold anything while you go up?
Probably.
Or are you going to put it in your pouch?
Just hold my pants up. I'm losing a lot of weight in this.
I imagine so.
Remember, this is the one to let them know we got you. It's all the camouflaged ones that they'll never see, and that's the goal. Get them to run straight towards those. Oh, a bit of a branch issue here. We'll get that out of the way, and we'll just go
Sound they're pretty sturdy.
right about. There we go. And then, thought I was going to fall, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did. And then we're going to let them know the smile, because who wouldn't want to smile, right?
Smiling is my favorite. Is it yours?
Oh yeah, as soon as that face pops up on
You're
there.
going to be on What the Hales You Need to Smile. It's just one of the things we do. And I can promise you,
His
you're gonna
humor
be on
just
What the
kills me.
Hales. That's absolutely going to happen.
I wish my last name was
Because-
Hales or Effett.
You didn't know
I
who
mean-
the Hales property you were poaching.
Yeah.
It would have been a
No,
hard
you
childhood,
wanna follow
but
instructions.
my adulthood
Not
would
too
be
bad.
awesome.
Not too
Oh,
bad at
yeah.
all.
I am Miss Effett.
There he is.
Thank you. I would hyphenate and keep my last name. Mr. Mo would have to deal with it. Why is he dressed like Gordon's fisherman? This is
He's wandering around.
You got about 3 seconds to get off of my property before I put 3 bullet holes in your head.
Dude.
And then you hear just poo dropping in pants.
That's about right.
I mean, that's what I
Holy cow. Oh man.
See. You can definitely see the brick wall. We know we're in the right spot.
Hey guys, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well this evening.
Cell towers are big business, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And this cell tower here on the property, yeah, that brings in some big business as well. Now, for us, we're not benefiting from it, but the previous owners did. As a matter of fact, there was a lump sum payment of $100,000 given to the previous owner before she passed away. But the family only found $4,000. That means $96,000 are unaccounted for. So we thought, what a
Might just
hails of
drink
an
it up.
idea
You never
to
know.
see if we could re-storage the love. See if we can find, maybe possibly, this treasure is hidden somewhere here on the property. Today is all about trying to re-storage the love and trying to find almost $100,000.
That is
I
awesome.
like it. Yes, I would. I mean, think about this. If
George.
if you were the part of this family that they thought there was $100,000 buried on that property somewhere, and you said, hey, if we run across it, it's found money that sure we could do something with it, but why not give it back to the family that was expecting that at some point in time? I mean, that sounds more honorable to me, and it also shows a little goodwill towards the family
Yeah.
and the rest of the world that you're not a complete douchebag.
Yeah, because I mean, most people would say like finders keepers, but he's actually looking for the family because he knows how devastating it is to maybe think you have something coming in, say you have debts to pay off or things that your
Yeah.
mother left, and you thought, okay, well, her funeral will be paid for because we have this, or her last
Right.
expenses will be paid for. And all of a sudden you realized she kind of went full on Treasure Island
I know the feeling.
and didn't leave a map.
Hey, Iron Rabbit, good to see you. The Iron Rabbit, one of my first people on here ever. One of my bestest modest, and oh, thank you, Rabbit. Hit the like and subscribe. She's been a member for 5 months, but she's been with me since the very beginning of my YouTube
Oh,
stuff.
awesome. I love
Oh.
OGs. They're
Yeah.
awesome. And new people are awesome too.
Yeah, Iron, and she's the one that used to keep me in line. Like Shizzy, stop saying that. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Like,
We all
she's-
need that.
Hey, how's it going, Christina? Good to see you also. Yeah, Rabbit's
Yes,
been
good to see
been
you.
she's actually been on one of my earlier streams. Like with Valhalla Awaits and Fast Group.
Oh,
It was,
cool.
yeah, she's been on, and then we also did a birthday celebration for her. Yeah,
Oh,
she.
that
And you're
was
talking about
nice.
the original redhead. She was a redhead before redheads were cool.
You and experts seem to just attract the redheads.
I guess so. What can I say? Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you are.
Yeah. Look,
Me,
we
most of the
try to
time,
give y'all warnings. It's like a
Yeah.
bright red warning.
Yep. Kaiser Pineapple, like Iron Rabbit, is the best. Yeah, she has a farm in Kansas, and she does her own canning, raises her own food, does
Oh,
all of the
wow.
stuff on her own, and she's not a youngster at all by any
Oh,
of the
awesome.
stretch of the imagination. She says, "Oh, I haven't had red hair longer than you've probably been living, son." She's
She's like me when I want to grow up. I mean, when I do grow up, possibly. Look,
I
it
don't
might
know.
happen. You never
I
know.
don't know. If you really want to grow up, then why not grow up to be an
Meh.
Iron Rabbit?
Yep.
Yep.
We've been at Shady Oaks Campground for 2 months now.
Uh-huh.
That's 2 more months than we anticipated, but we loved it. Look, this is how long we've been here. We are literally growing grass in our mat, okay? Now we got to grow another kind of green because we've heard there's $100,000 missing.
God bless Florida, humidity.
Oh yeah.
Finally home.
Surprise! Another big day for us here at the ranch. We finally moved the camper from the campground, which was right around the corner, here to the ranch. We got it all hooked up and leveled. I think we're set for a while.
You think we're ready to go treasure hunting?
I'm ready.
Let's see if we can find that treasure. I'm thinking we should probably start this search in the chicken coop.
No way.
That's where I would hide. I'd put all my eggs into one basket right there in the chicken coop. That's where eggs go.
No.
This is the inaugural
They already
exploration.
put the chickens in there when it
of
was
the
empty.
chicken.
You've already
Yeah.
Look, there's chicken noodle. Oh, chicken gumbo. Chicken dumpling. Look at that. There's chicken
Oh my God,
little.
that's how I would name my
Chicken little is
chickens.
right there.
Or nuggets. I just named
Yeah,
them all,
there she is.
pre
And then
nuggets.
we've got another one. She's up here in the crack right now. She's hiding. But it's finally time for them to stretch their legs from their chicken coop mansion and go have some fun. Look at
Make
these
fun of
guys.
Penny
They
or
all
two.
came straight to work
Yeah,
right over here
true.
at the shop. I guess they're gonna help. They're gonna help Daddy get some work done today. That's my chicks.
Jeremy, what are you doing?
I'm building the chickens a mansion. So you see all this right here?
Uh-huh.
While the chicken coop here was good, I kept getting hit in the face with all these branches.
Okay.
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through all these additional doors.
Okay.
So there were things here, and I'm going to build them nests just like they had in Ohio out of milk crates. So I've opened this all up. I think I'm still bleeding right here from hitting my head. So I'm opening it all up. And when I'm done, they're going to have lay-in baskets, and we're going to have eggs for days.
They're going to love it.
They already do. All right. The nests are
Oh,
all
that's
set
so
up,
bad.
one for each of them.
You're not even allowed to
I
have
can
chickens.
walk in here
Jeez.
again. And we're taking some of the golf balls that we found. This is the lucky yellow one. That's not a yolk. And we're putting them in the nest. So if any snakes ever get up in here, they swallow that golf ball like this. They're like, and they choke on it. So this will tell the chickens where to actually nest. They all have them. Look, they love it already. I completely and totally opened.
Now
up
you
the
know why
room
they have the
for
golf
so
balls.
many activities.
There's so much room for activities. Come on, babies. Come check out your new mansion.
Like, is
The
there food?
expansion mansion.
That's all we do is we eat, we
They're
poop,
scoping it
we
out.
lay
I
eggs.
think they love it. What do you guys think?
One last final touch. George said she had to have it for the chickens. It's the baby
Oh.
bed.
That's
Look how
awesome.
happy they are.
That's so
Ooh,
cute.
somebody just got up from a nap. These chickens are having a little too much fun with their new nest. Look at that. That's probably a double yoker. And yes,
Oh
laying
yeah.
babies in the baby crib. Just sit here and think and think and think. Where could the money be hidden? If it was hidden anywhere, I mean, I will stop at nothing to find this. Absolutely nothing. Here's what I can tell you. It was not in the toilet. Definitely not in the toilet. I did find something in the piping, though. Here, George. I did, and not money. Doesn't mean you can't make money off of it. But I did
Oh,
find
I'm not
something
sure I want
here
to
in the
see what you
piping.
found in your
Look at this.
toilet pipe.
Look, don't start
Now, we had to
composting
change the
again.
toilet because the fixtures are just destroyed by the well water, and it's leaking like crazy. We're just going with the new toilet.
Found a rubber
This
glove.
toilet was so fertile, they were growing plants. That's how
That's
fertile
black
it was.
mold.
It's growing green. It's just not the green that we're looking for. It's
That's
not the money.
that's not green. That's
There's
black
no doubt
mold.
we love this property,
Yeah.
but that's what we bought it for, the actual property. We didn't buy it for the home. This is an old hunting cabin converted into a home, and there's little nooks and crannies anywhere and everywhere. We want to be
Make sure you
respectful of the
subscribe,
past, but we
guys.
also want to pursue the future on this property. So today we're going to have to take some walls out, and we're hoping the treasure comes flowing out as well. Let's go take a peek inside, George. Let's get to treasure
Or
hunting,
bleach.
destruction style, demolishing. I don't know what you want to call it. Something like that.
This area here, this is the main hub of the hunting cabin. And then everything was an expansion. You can see here, this is where we've been live streaming. This is another expansion. The whole screened in porch, another expansion. Check out this back here. This is all an expansion. You can see the lip here, more concrete. George already has a bunch of totes here as we've been sorting. But things such as this, you see this right here? This, like this. Ah!
Careful.
Went ninja style on it, but it kicked back. Okay. Things such as this wall, we don't need. As a matter of fact, come on back here, George. We don't need this wall. This is the
We don't need
old
this wall?
exterior. We don't need this wall.
It reminds me of Johnny Dangerously. You can take down this Vatican wall, and this Vatican wall.
I love when she's just peeling the car with the daggone, oh gosh, cabinet liner.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, that's a low ceiling. It's a very low ceiling. It's probably I would
I
say
love how
7
none of
foot.
how none of the additions are on the same level. They must have had the same builders our house had. They didn't have a square. 'Cause,
Yeah, I've seen
nothing
that
in my
before.
house is square.
They might have worked on a ship. Like the first time I had to do some build outs on a ship, like put in a computer room. And the guy that taught me how to do it was actually worked on yachts and stuff like that. We're talking like million,
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
billionaires yachts and stuff. And he was like, yeah, first thing you have to remember, nothing on a ship is ever square. Nothing will be square. And so you're also in the water, so you're constantly moving. So he taught me how to make a water float, which is really cool. So you can basically get it somewhat level. If you were level, it would be pretty level. He's like, you're just basically taking that little bit of a sway, you make a mark, and then you go in between those two, and that's where your straight line should be. So you just take a tube and hang it that has water in it, and you hang it, and it'll sway back and forth. It'll level out like this. It'll be doing this number. So you take the highest point, you make a mark, the lowest point, you make a mark, and then you measure between those two, and then you find your center. So that would be the center of wherever it's supposed to be, and then you build all of your surrounds like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, little tricks that you learn. Who knew?
If I ever have to be Kurt Russell on Overboard because a rich man has asked me to build a cedar cabinet and I use oak, I will remember that.
Yeah.
And then when I kidnap him because he gets, amnesia, to
Yeah.
watch my feral children,
Yeah.
and he falls in love with me.
Mhm. Be like totally overboard.
I love that movie.
This
It's
look at this.
hilarious.
There's panels, there's things covered up. I mean, stuff you could hide everywhere. Look at this. This angle here, this angle here. This right here, this can all come out. This has got to be non-bearing. This, look at George here.
More than
Look
likely,
at
none of
this.
it is.
There's a little flap right there.
Do
That's
you
something.
think it's behind? Do you think it might be hidden behind there?
Should I rip it off and find out?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
It's a gun hide.
Hidden anywhere.
What do you think that leads to?
You know what?
It was supposed to be a window.
George, there's only one way to find out.
You're gonna jump through it?
It's supposed to be a window. They
Oh,
never
I
put a
found
window
out.
in.
Where does it lead to?
It leads out to the chickens outside.
Oh, chickie poos! I saw
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
I saw one.
you know what I think this was?
It's supposed to be a
I
window.
think this is where an old air conditioning probably was. Now,
That
from
could
what I
have
was
been, yeah.
told, this got converted into the master bedroom.
Oh.
So this area here, oh,
Oh.
there be light.
Let there be
This
light.
area
Nice.
here ended up being the master bedroom. Come on over
No,
here. Come on over
don't
here.
use that for
There's-
master bedroom.
There's something right here. There's topical Bible, digest the Holy Scriptures. We
Aw,
know
that's
because you
special.
watch what the Hales. People hide money in Bibles
all
all
the time.
time.
No, that's not plywood. That's OSB. So it's a particle board is what it is. That's not plywood. Plywood is different. So the way that plywood is made is you have a sheet, and then you have a sheet that crosses it, and then you have another sheet that crosses the opposite direction, another sheet that crosses opposite direction, and you do that for a certain amount of plies. So like you'll see something that's like 8-ply plywood that'll have eight of those lines going through it. That's the difference between plywood and here I go getting all technical. Shame on me.
And
Yeah,
the little
particle.
chunky
No.
stuff. The chunky
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a particle board, but OSB is what you would use like on roofs and flooring and things like that. It's basically the wood is odd shaped and goes across each other. Much different than MDF, which is still a particle board, but MDF is there's just look it up. Difference between OSB and MDF. It's completely different stuff.
And none of it has anything to do with DMT, which I learned.
Yes. But sometimes they would put
Just
like
not
chemicals
this
in it to glue it.
Just not this one.
You might want to triple check.
Okay, I'm triple checking.
Okay.
Nothing there.
Did
But
you
we'll
look in
put
the
that
book
in
of
your Bible
John?
lot, okay. But, you know, even things like this is a custom made dresser. What we need to do,
I can build better than
I
that.
mean, we're just not going to use this.
Right, but we
This-
definitely want to check the bottoms of every drawer
So-
because people tape things in the weirdest.
Yeah, you're not going to
spots.
change
Here's what I'm
200,000 on them.
And again, in the most respectful way possible. Remember, we bought the place, we own it. We're not trying to be disrespectful to anybody, but we can do whatever we want with it because we own it now.
Right.
We want to restore the love. We would love to find the $96,000 and give it back to the family. But there's really only one way we can do it. Oh,
Look at that MDF
You made
ever
it-
to do you.
Yeah, they made
That's
the
a
whole thing out of
beautiful
MDF.
Bill Chuck renovation of a cabinet.
Oh, what is that?
That is,
Credit cards.
there's a Visa debit.
That's a
card.
Walmart gift card or a
Okay.
Visa card.
That could be worse.
I got her
Yeah.
loose. So we can, this has got to come out because this room's going to be storage. for
Uh-huh.
good.
We're gonna convert this entire back part of the structure as warehouse
Yes.
space.
Yes, be
storage
nice.
All
space.
warehouse space. So all of this has to come out. All of this will
I
actually.
mean, they did a good
burn.
job of making their drawers, I will say.
It's 49 degrees in Florida today.
Yeah, I mean,
It is a
they
little
actually
chilly.
go
It
in and
is.
out of the
And
drawers,
so-
which when I put together
Welcome
drawers,
to
that
our bonfire
sometimes
house.
happens.
Mhm.
Anything. Nothing
Like that?
there.
We need firewood.
So this
Got it
was
right here.
this was attached to the wall, but no longer.
Not anymore.
Whoa,
For Micah.
I'm seeing stuff. Hold a second. See
Is
names.
Names safe.
Careful. I'm seeing names.
Okay.
There is
I'll
stuff
stand
slipping
back.
behind here. There's more stuff slipping.
Oh, look.
I'll
That
stand
is-
back.
Do you remember the one time we found the gold bracelet slipped behind in the dresser?
Yep.
Okay.
I can imagine that.
Happy anniversary. There we go. There's a happy anniversary card.
Happy anniversary.
Oh,
And
Aw.
2015. 2015.
Nice.
Let's see what we have here. It is to a special couple on your anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Congrats on 30 years. Nice.
Aw.
Okay. 30
Very
years.
That's
30
a
years.
long time.
That is a long time.
That
Kinda
is
feels
a long
that already
time.
between us, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're
and
going on our 3rd year this upcoming July, and it feels like 30. Right, honey?
that is
Okay.
not a safe
Wait,
question.
I'm
Do
looking
not
for-
answer. It's
Yep.
a tarp.
Another
That's
piece of
not-
paper.
It's a
Junk
trick
mail?
question.
Oh,
Admiral Akbar is calling. It's a trap.
I'm not seeing anything there.
nothing.
Okay, I got another idea. Now, this whole wall is coming out. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Look, here's a closet.
They've got really
there's a
nice
closet, there's
wood.
this kind of framey thing.
It's like they went all like redneck on the doing the wood paneling, the OSB on it. But it's so weird that they've got like really quality solid core doors. You know, it's things like that where it's just like, really?
You know what? I have learned that humans don't make sense.
Oh my God.
Humans do not make sense, and it is okay. I actually hugged a hippie today named Rasta. He did not smell like patchouli,
That's good.
but he was, you know, he was just nice. He did kind of remind me of Valhalla's grandfather, though. So maybe that was just like familial thing.
You should
But he
have
did
said,
not.
hey, I got a picture of you and my one of my favorite YouTubers, Valhalla Waits, and then showed, said he raises goats. He'd probably go, this is my kind of guy.
Probably.
Building supplies from auctions if on a budget. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is they've got things in there that are like quality stuff that it's like
takes a long time to make.
sheetrock is cheaper than the MDF. Let's put it that way. But I think the
Yeah.
reason they use the MDF is because they didn't put any studs in like they were supposed to.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
why do you need studs when you have the power
Yeah.
of wood shavings?
Which
And glue.
exactly. Glue.
I mean,
I don't
They-
know.
okay,
I've
look, I love hippies from a distance,
yeah.
but they tend to smell like patchouli oil and incense.
And body odor.
And I am sensory gifted, and I just can't.
Yes. Yeah.
Lots of dust particles.
I see something. I
What do
see
you see?
something. Right here. Look at this. I see something.
What is that?
International Order
Dinglings.
Dinglings. Peacock 36.
I love it.
49.
I love it.
3 and 8. 3
hell?
bells. Peacock 25.
Huh.
I love it.
Interesting.
I have
What does it all
absolutely
mean?
no
Do a
idea.
search. Figure it
No
out.
idea on that one whatsoever. All right, let me haul this all out of here, and then we're going to start taking walls down. All right, I admit it. I made a huge mistake. I actually just threw a dresser, a drawer, a cabinet in the burn pile pit without actually looking for money under the drawers. Let's jump in the fire, and there is a fire going on, and let's.
He did look
So-
under the drawers.
No, it is not
Or is
too
that a
humid for
different
sheetrock.
dresser?
So here's the thing about humidity, sheetrock, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yes, sheetrock will soak up water because it has gypsum in it. Okay. There's actually a gypsum plant here in Georgia. Amazing. But the thing about it is they make it designed specifically for being indoors. All right. There's a thing called outside, and there's a thing called inside. Inside, you put sheetrock. You don't put sheetrock on the outside. If it's too humid inside for sheetrock, then you got other issues that you need to resolve because you shouldn't have humidity inside. They make dehumidifiers for that reason. Things like that, you know. Also AC doesn't cool a house. Just so you know. Doesn't cool your car. AC will never cool your car. AC doesn't cool your house. What AC does is it removes the heat from the air. That's what an AC does. True.
See if there's any money hidden there.
Here we go. All right, this is the one. There's the top. Okay, so we can see there's nothing underneath the actual countertop top. Let's flip her over. There we go. Flipping it over here. Now, okay, so we're good here.
Yeah, you looked at the
We're good
drawers.
there.
There's
And
nothing there.
Oh
You
no,
would
this is a
notice-
different
We're
one
good.
because this one had
We're good
doors
there.
on the bottom.
See how curious that is right there?
Mm-hmm.
From
Oh,
my
yeah, you must pull
understanding,
another one out.
this whole area back here, and we're going to open this all up. This was all an overhang, which was then enclosed for family to come to hunting and things along those lines.
Nice.
Now, the other thing we've been told is she actually had, I hope I'm getting my story correct, but I believe it was cancer, which then caused, troubling of the mind, dementia. And so that's one of the things that goes through my mind and goes, well, $96,000 could literally be in this wall, and we could take this wall out. George, I'd really like to swing the other way.
Okay.
Let's see.
You
What
want
if
to
I
trade spaces?
You know what? I think I take this wall out first.
Okay.
Hold on, right there. Ready?
Uh-huh.
If it's got no supports, then we're taking
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah. It's attached to something, but it's not attached
Oh.
to
Starting
the
to move. It is starting to move. Now, once we get this wall out of here,
but it's probably attached somewhere up at the top.
Tons of dust particles, not orbs.
once we get this wall out of here, we'll have so much more room.
It's like beating a safe.
Something's in the
Woo,
wall.
there it goes, there it goes.
Something's in the wall. By the way, if this entire structure falls on us, it was a hails of a good ride. All right.
Oh, they put insulation between the rooms?
That.
Hopefully they put insulation, but they didn't put any to the outside.
Is there anything hidden behind it? I'm just gonna tuck that right out there.
Jeez.
Is there anything in here? Okay,
Nothing.
insulation there. We're just gonna. Remember that wall that got all tough with me before?
You're gonna get all Jackie Chan on the
You see
wall?
that wall that got
Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee?
Brendan
Okay, I'm
Lee.
getting older. I can't kick that high.
You might rip your pants.
Yep.
Don't rip
Look
your
at getting
pants. It's
itchy.
already ripped.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You've already pooped yourself and you've already ripped the pants. Not in that order.
Not particularly in that order, but it could happen in that order. So behind that wall, we've got more wall. Now, look already. By the way, there's no back door.
So we're using this handy dandy window
So the window.
to throw everything out, and then that'll go into the.
God, I love the construction of
We'll
this
use the
house.
tractor, the bus.
I know.
Transport everything.
Yes.
They were
Our
just
tractor's
like,
been very, very.
okay,
cool.
Ewans,
Look at how
make
much
me a
that
room.
opens this whole place up
Yep.
already.
There's just so many room for activities. So much
mean,
room for activities.
We can do activities
She said the same thing about the
Activity.
chicken coop.
Yep.
after activities.
Can I have
Oh,
that
You might
door
want to take it off
This
the
is-
hinges first,
for
Why would you
cereal?
do that?
maybe. Or do you have a more funner way?
What we should have done is I should have wore big boots.
Woo! Look
That
at
works
you.
too.
That hurts
It
my
is a solid
Okay.
core door.
What are you wearing now? Oh, you're hiking.
Tennis shoes.
They don't
That's-
make doors like that
So,
anymore.
They do.
We need that.
Well,
to come
yeah, but
out.
you're gonna pay
We're gonna
like a
take, here, look over here.
What
crap
load?
ton.
See all these,
Yeah, I know.
these
Trust
weird
me, I
nooks,
know.
corners, crannies, all of this. Look at that, there's a
JKD.
light switch there. Okay, all
Uh,
of this is coming out too.
Yeah, I think it's
How
a
much that
super
already
duper
opens that up.
coincidence, and I'm
And
very
then
sorry.
if you turn around and look all the way over there, I
Mhm.
mean, we're gonna have some serious warehouse space
Yeah, we are.
once we open all this up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you what.
What next?
Let me get this wall out,
Okay.
and then once we get to this wall, we'll show. Unless we find something crazy in that wall. Deal?
Deal.
All right, that works.
All right, BRB.
I don't know what that means. But
Be right back.
okay, we'll be right back. George is having the time of her life because she's never actually seen real demolition except
I've only seen it on TV on
HGTV.
HGTV.
This one's loose now.
You think there's something behind that?
There's only one way to find out. You know, a lot of our fans think that
Oh,
it
yeah.
could be hidden in the wood burner.
Maybe.
We definitely have to look at the wood
Yeah.
burner.
We don't know what the long term of the spray foam is now, though. That's the trick to it, because there's all kinds of chemicals to make that spray foam. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I prefer using the rock wall, which is insulation, and it's made out of rock.
Oh, cool.
It's
I'll just
pretty
take
damn
some
awesome.
gravel. So do
Well,
I
it's-
throw the gravel at people as they're coming in, or do I?
No, so have you ever seen a gas fireplace? Right, you've seen those, and you
Yeah.
see how whenever you can get like the little embers underneath.
Oh yeah.
That's rock wall, same stuff, same material that gives you those little embers. That's how I insulated
Cool.
the sunroom to keep it nice and cool and nice and warm, like warm in the winter, cool in the summer. Is I insulate it with rock wall up inside before I put all
Oh.
the shiplap up. Yeah, it's expensive as hell, and don't try doing it whenever they have a pandemic happening, because they might say, "Yeah, we lost your order 5 times." Yeah.
And they're essential workers,
Yes.
so we
Gotcha.
have to applaud them. And
But
their
I noticed
health.
Yes.
out on the screened-in porch, there's an access
Pronouns
panel that
per
goes to the back of
zer.
the wood burner. That's where I would hide it.
Yes.
Let's see what's behind here. I'm gonna lightly. Anything?
Nope.
Nothing in that one.
Just horrible
Nope.
building.
Nothing in that one. Okay, we will get to the wood burner. The walls.
But that is some good pressure treated wood.
It's to go.
Yep.
I know.
Like those 2x4s are good pressure treated pieces
I
of
know.
wood.
Keep the. Oh, Mr. Mo would be crying right now.
Jeremy?
Like, don't
Jeremy, what you're doing in there?
those. I mean, you'd have to restain them because they're horribly
Wow.
stained.
Talk about-
Like I stain them.
This shelf has to come out. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-huh.
The-
Hammer time.
This is what we call the old granny hammer. Yeah!
Just
Yeah!
swing it in between the legs and boom.
That was the old granny technique. I feel like my grandma would be proud.
Yeah, she would be very proud. We do have a lot of adopted grandmas that have adopted us as their grandchildren. I think they would be proud as well.
True. Stronger than steel, baby. Stronger.
Is that what you would do to the
That.
monkey bars at the gym?
That is a 1-inch steel rod.
Not
Now it's
anymore.
2.
What used to be the closet is now more room for activities.
Well, there could be money in here. Could be anything in there.
Jeremy, I don't think she did the construction. I don't know that she's going to tell the construction workers.
I mean, I've been doing you know what? This is one of my favorite ways to push trees down.
Uh-huh.
Dead trees. You get up in here like this.
Uh-huh.
And then, ha! I broke the light.
but we still got it, don't we? Now I can get
The shelf.
the shelf is finally out. There will
On its
be
way.
no
Bye-byes.
elf on that shelf.
Definitely no elf on that shelf.
Look at that. How precise. What precision you have to break the outer globe of a bulb, but
the
not
bulb.
the innards. I think the light is shining on us today. We're about to find something epic. Some of these walls have electric outlets and light switches, like right here. That's another one of the globe I broke. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it off. You know, what we really should do, we should do a whole HGTV and just remount, but we're going to build new too. So this is temporary housing.
This is temporary HGTV. episode.
Temporary warehousing. So we'll have to pull that electric.
Oh, okay. Maybe the lights from the camera.
those
I was thinking the light from the light
There's gonna
bulb
be a
was
lot
still
of
on,
those
and I was like,
boxes. We'll
this
pull that.
might
We'll
not
just
be
leave them
safe.
hanging. Now, for some of you right now, you're going, no, safety hazard. It was hanging in the wall. It'll be fine hanging outside of the wall. In the wall, it was on particle board, highly flammable. Outside of the wall, it's just got particles everywhere. So it'll be completely and totally safe. We're gonna knock that out. We'll get the wires and the cords out of there as well. Those will just hangle dangle. We'll have all this open space. I gotta know what's behind here. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see what's behind door number 3.
Door number 3. Anything? Anything? Just dust particles. Wood particles and dust particles.
We do have another light switch, but I'll just do the same thing I did with the other one. Let it hangle dangle. Shouldn't be a big issue, just punching that thing out like this. Here, we'll just
lightly tap, 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 tap.
little love tap.
Little
Be
love
careful
taps.
not to get caught in the love trap. Valentine's is coming up. You don't want them to get caught in that love trap.
It is February, the month of.
I like that better. I like
Looks
that
good
right
there. It's good decor.
Break time, apparently. Hammer's done for right now. Now we know what's on the other side of this thing.
It's you.
It's me, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Next boss.
I can see clearly now. The blinds are gone.
You're creating more exit points.
It's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, profitable day. New door,
You
but
make
look at
that
this.
look so easy.
Yeah, but look.
Huge difference already.
Huge difference. Instead of these little cubbies, we now have this whole long warehouse space. And we're not even done taking everything down. I mean, I realize why they did what they did. They did it for a purpose and a function that served what they were doing. But our purpose and function is very, very different. We need wide open space to hold inventory for us to sell until we can build the 10,000 square foot
Oh, I'm
warehouse.
surprised you didn't go full
So,
Dixie
all of
Chicks.
All of it has to come out. Even though we just put in $2,500 in a new pump for water, even that's going to have to come out sometime soon too. Do you think maybe there could be money hidden down in the well hole?
It could be anywhere.
It
Really
literally
anywhere.
could be anywhere. Let me get this wall down. I got some other ideas, especially behind that stove. Yeah, this is going good. So many nooks and crannies. Look at this, George. Right here, another built-in shelf. Any of this could be a false backing. Over here, I'm not even sure why this wall exists unless they made it for entertainment.
Finally,
Now,
the compressor
the other
kicked off.
side of this wall,
Hooray.
this would be the bearing wall of Actually, this is an add-on as well. But this is a bearing wall, and the other side was the overhang that was turned into the bedrooms. So that's where we've been beating over there. We're taking a little break. And this is where everybody thinks it is. Now, the pipe was actually loose. You remember? Because Brett and I actually scooted the stove up to attach the pipe because it's so cold today. It's 49 degrees in Florida. Although it's a million times better than being
It
in
beats
Ohio
the
snow.
cold snow up in Ohio.
And the thing, look at that.
What? Is that a roll of toilet paper? Or
Um,
is that
hold a
that's
second.
candle?
a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah. Vintage.
Actually, kind of
that's
vintage,
vintage,
antique toilet paper. New. Yeah, that kind of looks that way. Lots of people, when I broke this story, I started to share. Everybody was thinking, well, it's in the stove. It's in the stove. Check underneath. And I didn't think.
anything.
I didn't think when Brett and I moved the stove that the flue pipe, it was loose. So there was a gap, and Brett came over and we pushed it right up close because we thought, well, this is the heat for the home, and George is freezing. And what we should have been thinking was pull it all the way out, not put it all the way in. But there's an access panel. So you see this corner here? I noticed, here, come here.
Okay.
Out on the porch, this is parts of the wall that we've pulled out. By the way, this is coming out. This is coming out. This is coming out. It's all coming out. Everything. Open floor concept.
Yep.
We have to have open floor concept. All right, come on out here out on the porch. This is the party place. And by party, I mean in the middle of the night, I turn the lights on and I edit.
Your
edit
LED lights.
in a chair, LED lights, a little bit of music.
We've
This
been
is
using
what I noticed.
the basket that I weave to put the chicken eggs in, and then later on I hand wash them.
Okay, that's my rain jacket. This, you see this?
Oh yeah.
This is an access panel to something. So I'm thinking while we're on break, I get the drill. Let's see what's hidden behind here. What do you say?
Let's do it.
All right, I got the
Not the
drill.
big
To
guns.
see your
Got the
face.
drill, and I'm curious. By the way, the knife was hidden.
It's a
in that
trash
corner, too.
panda.
That's right. If you
access.
guys remember,
They didn't know
there
if
was a random
other
knife just
people would
hidden
want a
right
trash
there in the
panda
corner.
inside.
This, I got to be in the proper mood.
Let there be
There we go.
LED
Okay.
light.
And mammoth teeth and bones as well. All right, here we go. So much treasure here. Are you excited to see what's back here?
I am. Are you? Are you very much excited?
Come on. Hopefully we can get it out.
what she said.
Screw.
Okay. You going count on me now?
Yeah, is that okay? Or is it freaking you out?
You always freak me out, but you're
Two
grown.
screws.
Do whatever you want.
3 screws.
So did you see this before?
No, I never even paid attention to
literally
that until
just
you pointed it out. Never
It's
even
like,
looked
what is
twice.
that?
4 screws.
Come on, baby.
I'll stop counting like that now.
No, you won't.
You're right. 5 screws.
Hold that one.
That's awesome.
Hold that one.
Okay, for real this time, I'll stop counting like that.
You'll count another weird way.
You think you know me, Jeremy? You think you know me?
I know you. Okay. Look at these ones here. Look at that. Look how old that is with the cobwebs around it.
Uh-huh.
That was taken
Look
out.
how far out it is. Where
There.
you get tetanus.
That's been taken out.
So that's
That's
Or
evidence. that
where
it's
Mo
been out.
again, finds it with her leg.
Okay.
We could
this
probably
one.
get it open with that screw in it.
No,
Don't
you
you
want to
think?
put it back
Little
on.
coconut oil. I didn't bring the pry bar.
I'll go grab it.
Pliers work.
All right. We're gonna pry it open since that screw's still stuck.
Okay.
Flamethrowers work too.
What if I just pull that screw?
That may work.
I think I got it. Okay. I got
Last screw.
Okay. Thought you were gonna stop. Yeah, I do know you. Oh baby, oh baby.
Oh, let me see. Let me see.
Look at this.
You can definitely see the brick wall.
Nope, just a rock wall. Put some
We know
insulation
we're
in
the
there.
right spot.
It'll help keep it a lot warmer inside.
Okay.
Okay, y'all, it gets as low as 50
Anything?
degrees
No, not that I could
in
see.
Florida.
No, it can get freezing in Florida.
I think that's probably a clean out.
Okay, so in Midwestern, that's a,
Head all the way
you
in,
know,
did you?
Uh-uh.
Look at this. Is that a rattle tail? Rattlesnake tail? No, not a rattlesnake tail.
Some type of bug.
Definitely a mouse nest. Did you look up?
Yeah.
You have the light. I can't see anything.
Up in there.
You looked straight up the corners?
What's in there?
You're looking straight up the clean out.
Yeah. Nothing there.
Anything?
Nothing there.
Okay, that's.
Sound like she had
Should I
a
try
had
and
an
screw
accident.
this?
Here, take the phone and get that back.
Yeah, you need
corner,
the clean out
since you have longer arms.
so you can
than
get
I
all
do.
of the resin out of there.
What is that? I don't think that's gonna come undone. All right, let's tear out that last wall,
Okay.
and then I'll figure out how to get that apart.
We have an audience.
When don't we? It's YouTube.
They're everywhere.
So, no doubt, the biggest question on everybody's mind, other than did you find the $96,000, is how much damage did you do looking for it? Well, if you take a look here, I'm going to guess roughly, probably $96,000 worth of damage looking for it. Let's go inside. Let's go see all the space now. George?
Much better.
George? George?
Can you find me?
George?
It's one big open room.
George?
You shouldn't have a problem finding me.
Oh, you're all the way over there.
Surprise! Look at all this openness.
Look at all
Openness. The only
this
thing left to
demolition
knock down in
dust.
this area is this closet that we.
That's
made.
not going anywhere. Pull that panel. See that there? That
Oh, I thought this was a closet.
is the hot water heater
Never mind.
right on top of a
That's
fire.
a new
ant.
one too.
But guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yes, and I found the back door. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, head that way.
Okay.
The open area. Now we do have loose cords. We'll take care of all that. I'll do
You can
electrical
just
later.
limbo under there.
Yeah, that's always fun. A lot of the lumber I'll use to make shelves. George,
Am I going this way?
that is it. That is
Back door?
the back door. And then this overhang was enclosed in and no back door was put into it.
So technically, this is a side door.
No, technically that was the back door. Woo, the demolition dust is crazy. Oh, wait, where's she going? She wants me to knock this wall out next. All right, side back door.
Are you knocking this wall down too?
Here we go on the endless pursuit to
Just
find
curious.
some money.
What do you think, George, about hosting a metal detecting meetup here on the property for all viewers and fans? Instead of just going to
That'd
some
be
random place,
awesome.
why don't we invite them all here with their
I
metal
would show up
detectors?
for that.
See what they can find on their own treasure on the property. Now, has any YouTuber ever done a meetup that epic before?
Not that I know of, but it
All
sounds pretty epic.
To be continued.
And you know what I found in my yard? I found one of those old lead, pewter, whatever, not like a Matchbox car, but before they were Matchbox cars, it would have been made back in like
Oh.
the 60s. And it fell apart whenever I was trying to clean all the clay off of it.
Oh,
You know,
no.
it just completely fell apart. And I also found a little green army man,
Oh, cool.
and that thing had been there probably forever. just digging in the backyard, because the house I live in was built in the 60s, and there was only one owner to the house. Well, except for their sons. Whenever the parents passed away, they left it to their sons, and their sons sold it
Oh.
to the builder that we bought it from. And he just came in and like did a gut on the house. Yeah. Oh, is there really? Is there a police chase? Well, let's see what we got. Nope, there's not. There's not one that I'm after. Oh no, I just heard about Fry.
You
Oh,
know, he's not sick anymore, and he was really, really bad. So, that's the good part. My head knows that. My heart's catching up to it, and I know everyone wants me to take a rest, but I do better when I'm busy because
yes.
don't leave me alone with my thoughts. Have you seen how many wigs I have? Good
Yes.
God, the amount of voices.
You have so many extra wigs. Oh my gosh. Let's continue on. All right.
Now that we actually have the tractor here at home on site, time to go for a little road trip. Time to go visit the neighbors with the tractor.
Uh-oh. Is this? Oh
Oh
yeah.
no, I don't
Oh.
like this.
Oh no. This is gonna be good.
Oh my gosh, if he didn't blare Ride of the Valkyries, I mean, they'd have to edit it out. But if he didn't
Yep.
blare,
It's not to get the markers up. You just told me your mom knows she's encroaching. You know mom's encroaching.
I do.
So
but
if
I
you
don't
know,
how
okay,
much.
so I'll tell you what I'm going to
show
do.
me where the line is.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook this up first, the log splitter. I'm going to hook it up to the back of my truck. It's coming with me.
Can you say plot twist? Because this whole story has done a 180 plot twist on us. Check this out.
Yeah.
Michael contacted
It's
a
road to the
local
cell
resident
tower, but they still
and
okay. So here's the thing. It is the road to the cell tower. They still own the property. Okay. So here's the thing that people don't understand what an easement is. Okay. An easement means that people have temporary access to your property. Okay. It doesn't mean that they can build on it. Doesn't mean that they can do anything except for what you allow them to do. Like you'll ask for an easement to have power lines hung across
Okay.
your property. Okay. It just means that they have the ability, the right to get on your property to do what is the intended purpose. Same way with the cell phone tower. Cell phone tower portion, that little footprint is an easement. Okay. You still own the property. They just own what's on the property.
Okay.
That makes sense. A lot of people
That
don't
makes
understand
much more
what easement is.
sense
Yeah.
than
That's
what I made up in my soft sit head.
it happens. A lot of people get confused about this. So there are things called easements, and easements means that you still own the property. You're just giving someone permission to have access to it, and for an intended purpose, a very
Okay.
specific purpose. And basically, you're not offering that easement for the phone company to come and hunt on your land or off that
Okay.
particular road. You're not giving them access for that. You're giving them access. You're giving an easement so they can access the phone tower that happens to be on your property, so they can handle whatever business they want to. Same way with telephone poles, things like that. Might even have sewer lines run through it or water lines, things like that. You give them temporary access to it for that intended purpose, and that's all that it is. You still own the land. You still own that property. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because there's a big confusion. Someone wanted to chat that in one of the chats one day. It was like, well, I know what easement is. I own a house. I was like, well, apparently you don't, but that's okay.
Well,
We
no, we rent.
can-
Look, vote me in for president. I will take away property tax because once you pay for your house, the government should not make you rent your house back to them?
There are certain things that there should be a bit of tax, but only for certain reasons. The reason why they do property taxes is because landowners actually have money, or else you wouldn't be a landowner, of course. Landowners have money, and the reason that they have money and the reason that you have those taxes being taken out are for some of your services that you normally wouldn't get elsewise. Okay. And they end up, and it's basically helping people that can't afford to have those services.
I
know.
know, but it still ticks me off that you gotta continue to pay for your house you done paid for.
Traveling fools, token Florida man checking in. You're more than a token Florida man. Just because you live in the mountains of Georgia does not mean that you're not Florida man at heart. Come on. We know the truth
We
here.
all have a little Florida man, that can come out once in a while. We all got a little hill truck in us.
I have to keep my little Florida man in my pants, so don't start.
Well,
Asked me to give him a call. So we're going to give him a call. Anytime we give a call, we always block our number. Too many people are always trying to get our number. So we're blocking our number, and we're going to see how things go here.
Jeremy,
Yes. How can I help you, Michael?
I got a roll-off dumpster. I moved all that wood last night.
Okay.
When I got done with my stuff I had to do, I went back over there last night with my trailer
Okay.
and got all that wood out of your way.
I appreciate that. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
nice.
I got a roll-off can coming, and I was wondering if I could use that access road to get it back there in the back of the yard.
Yeah. Are you there right now, or are you at work?
No, sir, I'm at work right now.
You know what time you'll be back?
I don't know, Jeremy. Today's probably looking like maybe a 4:30, 5 o'clock day, but I can't really tell. I got my trucks out. It's all according to what the mills. The down thing about what I do is it's the mills. I can't control what the mills is doing.
Sure.
We haul wood into the mills, and if they get hung up or the mills something, it's just according to who's in the mill. But
Well,
I'm gonna try to get out of here 4:30, 5 o'clock today.
okay. Let me see if I can meet with you. I'll swing up there. I'll swing up there 5 o'clock, 5:30. I need you to show me where you're thinking, because we cannot block American Tower. That's part of their lease. They have to have access.
I
So,
understand that.
so if you can just show me where, then I can tell you yes or no. I'm going to work with you. I want you to be able to do that. So if you and I can get together and you could say right here, and I can go, yeah, I'll call American Tower and I'll say, hey, there's a dumpster, but you should be able to get through there, no problem. Let's see if we can make it work together. Does that sound all right?
I mean, it's not something that I'm wanting to fight you on. I want it cleaned up just as bad as you do. I'm all for cleaning up.
Well, then I'm all for you cleaning up as well. I want to make sure that I can help you guys, whatever it is that you guys need to help with, whether that's looking at a spot to put a dumpster, whether you need me to pull the tractor over there to help move something. You just.
Thank you, Welsh lady. Oh my gosh. It says, hey, Shizzy Whiz, not Enmo in the deep end. Your favorite Scott here from Wales. I love it. I'm never going to live that down ever. I love it.
well, we both couldn't figure out where it was. We were like, look, Wales can be anywhere. Mr. Sir.
Let's.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why me and you got off on a bad deal there, but I don't know you and you don't really know me, but I don't understand how we got our wires got so crossed up there.
Well,
because I'm not the person that I'm being portrayed to be.
Well, let's see if we can talk. I'll come over there.
About that tonight.
Yeah, I'll try and come by tonight if I can.
Just give me a call around 5 and I'll let you know, and I can give you a better time frame. We'll meet there at my granny.
Okay.
and we'll just go from there.
All right, that sounds like a plan. I appreciate it, Michael.
All right, Mr. Chairman. Thank
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
He wants to make things right.
That's good.
He's on board with cleaning up the street.
It's really good.
Things are going extremely well. Now, that's not to say that the locals aren't telling us that things are being said, such as you're going to be run out of town and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. But we haven't heard that firsthand. So for us, that's just hearsay. We don't even put any value into it. We're going to go see if we can help any way we can.
Does he not realize
Whereabouts you
people in
thinking
the
for the
South work
roll-off?
on South time?
This is blinding, so don't look right in there. It's really. So you thinking back in here? As long as it can be put in a position, because American Tower has to have access in here. That's what they pay for. So as long as it's in a position, you thinking just bringing it in to drop it back here, or are you thinking right on the road? Just access? Yeah, that'd be fine. Like right in here, or appreciate you getting all the wood out of there. I saw that the van's been moved too. I appreciate that.
He doesn't understand fixing
here?
to can mean 10
Okay.
minutes from now or
So
10
you
years
basically
from
you just want to
now.
have permission for access to come put the roll off in. Yeah, that'd be fine.
After my previous videos, Michael was a bit camera shy, and that's to be expected. But we have to remember, in our current culture, the only way, and it is literally the only way to avoid being recorded in today's world, is to lock yourself in at home. If you leave your door, someone, somewhere is recording you.
Brian didn't think that this was mom's or this was mom's, but I just told him, well, I'm gonna haul it off right away then if it's not mom's, if it came from somewhere else. You got any idea on that? So so don't haul it off yet, or is it mom's?
I'm not. You turn the camera off, and I'll tell you more detail. I mean, you got to work with me, and I'll work with you. You understand?
Sure. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go up front. I'm not trying to blind you. I'm saying yes, you absolutely have permission to come in here, put a roll off in here. You're just going to put it right here. You promise me it won't block the drive, right? Okay, absolutely. You have permission. Permission, absolutely. Yep, go ahead and do that. And then we can go up front to the road. I'll turn the camera off, okay? And I think, where was that stake? Before we go up there, where was that stake Brian was showing me? Your Aunt Gail, she showed me the back property line on her place. So I'm gonna go back in there too. Oh, right over here. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the
them
fence
are
Mr.
yard
Clark put up.
ornaments.
Yeah. That fence goes all the way down. So, all right. Let's run out to the road.
From that point, I did honor Michael's request. I turned my cameras off. We had a heartfelt conversation. Michael got to know me more. I got to know Michael more. And frankly, I think we'll work well together. So I made a little bit of a deal with Michael. Michael keeps up his end of the bargain in the situation, getting everything cleaned up and making sure there's no trouble whatsoever. And then I keep up my end of the bargain in the situation. No more focal point of Michael on the videos. Now, that's not to say that Michael's not being recorded if he's on my property. There's cameras there, and he's got dumpsters coming in and out and things along those lines. But you're not going to see any more focal point videos of Michael particularly. He keeps up his end of the deal. I keep up my end of the deal. We keep moving forward.
Did you
We
make a new friend?
Definitely have made a new friend over
Miss
here
Bella.
on the property. This is Miss Bella. Sweet as
She's
sweet
so
can
good, and
be.
she's
Oh my
loving
goodness,
every
look at that. Look
every
at that.
second of the rubbing.
Oh my goodness, look at that. She's so good.
Yeah.
So everything has been actually going really, really well. You see here, all of the firewood is gone.
and that's good because they heat with the fire. What we're gonna do, we're gonna come over with the tractor just to help clean up a little bit. We're gonna scoop all this up. We'll take that back to our property. We'll dump, well, it is our property, but we're gonna take it over to our fire pit. We'll dump all of this, which will be good. That'll help clean that all up. Lots of progress has been made.
Such a
And, yeah,
huge
this is incredible.
difference.
So,
This is
again,
awesome.
we appreciate that, and I know the boys have been, Michael and Brian have been crucial in that, and then other family members and other help. Check this out back here.
There's the camera and the sign that Jeremy posted.
The best part about the cameras is we
And the no
love
parking
humor.
sign.
The best part about the cameras is this: they're two-way audio. We can hear everything, and we can speak if we want to. The fun part is just listening. All right, come on back here.
If you were a fly on the wall, but instead it's a camera on a pole.
So they're doing incredible. Look at this. One whole
There's the
dumpster
dumpster.
already.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
filled to the brim. Might have to jump in there and crush some of it down.
We could even take the tractor bucket and we can
And push
push
it
that
down.
down for them.
Yeah,
So if they want our help pushing that down, we can
you can
squeeze
make
it
a
down.
whole
and
lot more room if you
we can
just crush
squeeze a
it
whole
down.
lot more down. Now, if you remember,
Less trips.
there was a random truck back here as well.
Yep.
So what had happened is some of the locals just went, well, we're gonna trash stuff here because
It's a free for all.
it's free for all. Nobody there to keep anybody accountable. So one of the locals actually dumped their truck here, no engine in it, and Michael and all of his help, they got it out of here, and that's back with them. The boat is still here, which I don't think
The
will
boat
be.
still needs to be moved.
We're not taking that out on the water, but I'm not sure.
Do you want to live or do you want to sink?
Actually, it would be kind of nice to actually go underwater and scuba, since we are working on getting our scuba license. So it actually could be really,
Maybe
really
a
fun.
shipwreck.
We might, what we could do? We could just put all of the bark and the leaves in the boat, and we'll just haul the boat.
Yeah,
That might be the best thing to do.
might be.
Who the hell knows?
Hello.
Hey, Michael, it's Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I see your dumpster is pretty full. You want me to take the bucket of my tractor and push that down so you can get more in?
I got a man supposed to be there tonight. He's gonna move some stuff around for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay him to move some of that bigger stuff around for me. And he said he's passing out.
Okay,
But I do
perfect.
appreciate it.
Okay, no
If
problem
you
at all.
want to, I'll get up with you.
All right, and then the other lady, I don't know her name. I apologize, but she's been working on the wood pile. She mentioned I just talked to her, and she said, can I burn this here? And I told her I would just bring the tractor over in a couple days. I'll just scoop all that stuff up unless he's going to move it.
The wood we got piled up.
Well, not the wood, just like the bark. It's the bark and leaves on the edge. She asked, she said, can I just burn it? I said, I don't want you getting in trouble by the town. I can scoop that up for you. But
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just what I told them is I'll get all the big stuff picked up.
Yeah.
Get all the big stuff picked up, and then you can come. That should be satisfactory. If you want to come scoop some of that stuff up, I don't know what do you plan on doing with it?
garbage dump.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, I don't know. I should be able to get that dumpster pretty full. That guy's supposed to need it back Saturday. I'm trying to buy a little bit of time with it.
Yeah, it's pretty full as it is. That's why I was gonna say I'll push it down if you guys want me to. But yeah, just let me know, and I'll try and get that debris, that little bark and all that she was talking about, the leaves and debris and bark and stuff in the next couple days.
All right. I appreciate it, Jeremy.
All right, talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Aren't we all?
Don't be dry, baby.
You ready to go to the neighbors?
I'm ready.
Actually, we're going to our property. Ready to go pick stuff up?
Let's do it.
Here we go. You sure you're ready, George?
Here we go with the tractor. This has been long past due. We asked if
Cool.
we can help, and here's our contribution to helping up the mess. We're using the tractor's bucket to pick up all the dead leaves and the debris. Look at that. One scoop, shoot.
Is he really going to put it in the boat?
Looking good in that green tractor.
Oh, he's...
Back for a second scoop of dead leaves and natural debris, and boom, got it in the bucket. I'm gonna try and level out part of the driveway. Not sure what's sexier, Jeremy or the big green tractor.
Oh my goodness.
He's getting good. Getting good with this tractor. Get it. Looks great. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hopefully the air compressor's off for just a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. So how's it going? What is that? So thank you. Did Mo just admit to being a voyeur? Tell me more.
Well, we're all watching things on YouTube. Therefore, we all like to watch things. I
Yes, we
thought
do.
that
Like this.
was
Gotcha. Gotcha. You weren't expecting that, were you? Yes,
no, I was not.
We love watching a little bit of the YouTubes, and we enjoy a good story. And this so far has been a really good story. Like that's pretty awesome. Like
Yeah.
next one is short also. Next one is short also. It's a 15-minute one. See, some of these are really short little things, and it's just like little updates. And so what I figured out is don't do any more of the watching of the live streams. That's what you have to be careful of. Don't watch the live stream ones. They're like 2.5 hours long, and pay closer attention. Damn shizzy. All right, here we go. We will more of this.
Tell us how it's really done. For the last time, I'm not Asian. Jeremy's over here leaf blowing the green tractor. Jeremy! What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Well, we have friends coming today from the dealership, and I don't want them to know how bad we've been abusing this thing that we just bought.
The John Deere dealership.
I mean, I've got more foliage and sticks in here.
Well, that's
I don't
what
think you
tractors are
can.
made for. You're trying to make it look like as if
Did
we
you
haven't
say
used it.
foliage?
I think he's limited on how far he can lift it up, and I don't understand why he just doesn't drop it most of the time. Like why he has that piece still on the back of it. Like the brush hog will disconnect. You just drop it and disconnect a couple of things, and it should be out of your way.
Oh.
It's so weird why he still has it connected to it, but I don't know. It's not my tractor. You do what you want, son.
I'm still stuck on
Well.
foliage.
Foliage.
Like
Yes.
foliage.
Foliage.
What?
We got plans to do some more damage today. And
Are
ain't
we
gonna
even
hide from
speaking the
that.
same American?
We're gonna do it
We
loud
are.
and proud today.
Sounds fun.
Well, and yes, well, most of the live streams they do an auction, so an hour to an hour 30 is talking. Yeah. And we're just getting caught up with what's going on with it. So that's all
Yeah.
we're doing.
We are trying to learn the deep magic, the lore, if you will.
Yes.
All of this stuff is everywhere. Whatever you do,
It's
don't
tractor.
say anything about how rough I've been. with this piece of
JKD
equipment.
Buck.
I've got a warranty, right? Right? Do you remember
I don't
how
know.
long
Did
the
you get a
warranty is?
warranty?
Yeah, we have a warranty. Look at this. I'm growing more trees in my tractor than I'm growing tractor in the trees. I think we got it pretty good.
Oh,
Uh-oh, here they come. I think we're good.
Here they are.
There they are. Ag Pro, Crystal River. Look at that.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
fellas.
Farmer Mark. Uh-oh. You brought manager Alex.
Oh, are we in trouble?
No, the last time when we did the video, when we was in the actual store, he was mad because he was kind of surprised at the video and Turkey got more exposure. So now
Turkey was the dog, if you guys remember.
So this is a redo and a restart for Alex.
Did you bring turkey?
Did you bring turkey?
We did not, but we're actually surprised that tractor's in one piece still.
I've taken such good care of it.
They have no idea. You guys have no idea.
What was my warranty on that?
We voided that as soon as we dropped it off. And you almost tipped it over in that one video.
We didn't show that. We edited it out where I almost tipped it over. Wait, no, we did show it.
Because you heard you holler.
Yeah. I was like, woo! Yeah. Well, there you go. No warranty whatsoever.
Let's park Alex real quick and check this thing out for him. I don't know much about it.
Hey, we brought a gift too. We got the canopy.
You got a gift?
We got the canopy.
Yes. The canopy. All of you have been asking about the canopy. Look at this. That's the service right there. Hand delivered. Well, truck delivered.
Truck delivered. Love it.
It's here. It's here. Oh man. That thing is huge, Alex.
Not only will this protect
That's what she
us from
said.
the sun, what else will it do? Will it help with blazing trails?
Yeah, it's gonna definitely help you with overhead limbs, and you just have to be careful. You don't want to
Remember how many times we got
but
How many
slapped
times
in
what?
the face with the branches and bushes?
That wasn't a slap in the face. That was a high five. That was a high five. Trees
yeah,
like
Florida
high fives.
high five.
Yeah,
right?
Florida high fives.
So
this
we'll get
is
this installed here shortly.
so we're gonna do it right now.
We can. Let's do it.
Ooh, did you bring the tools?
I did, and I actually got 5 of them back in parts department, already marked 50, 55 each. Oh hell.
Why would he do that? Does he has that much confidence that I'm gonna break it right away, huh?
Well,
Yes.
we can tell. We never know.
We've been breaking a few things, haven't we?
Just a little. Manager Alex, is this a pretty easy install?
It is going to be with some help. So
Okay.
we got the 3 of us, and right now the brackets are all set up.
Okay.
You got a 58-inch aluminum canopy with insulation. With the brackets already installed, we should be able to lift it up. We're going to put it right on top of the ROPS, and then we'll slide it the 2 bolts in on either side, and then we'll use the simple impact drill to tighten it up.
Manager Alex, if you had to name that tractor, what would you name that tractor?
It is a beauty.
Well, it had to be a girl name.
A girl name?
I don't know.
Farmer Mark, what about you? What would you name that tractor?
Only one name. It's Beulah.
Beulah?
Beulah. Well, I say we get this canopy on.
Did y'all ever name it?
And George picked the name already. It's the Hawk. And I think we get the canopy on and we find out how true that name actually is. We go the Hawk smash on stuff.
Oh God.
Looks like a 3-man job. You okay? How heavy is it? I mean, Manager Alex is making it look like it's light as a feather.
Well, he's stronger than I am.
Oh yeah, he's got the strength of like 6 men.
Besides,
You got a balance?
I have a bad
No!
back.
Here.
Okay, you good?
I got it right now.
Mark, you got it?
I think it. Oh no!
I got it with my head. I got it with my head.
I didn't know if Mark was joking
He
or if that
wasn't
was for real.
You know,
Now I got it.
I am
I keep
bleeding.
hoping that my boys are gonna grow out of that whole danger perpetual motion thing. And these videos keep proving that no, nuh-uh, ain't gonna happen.
We just get better at it. Because we figured out what doesn't work.
Shizzy, we have watched these videos. He has injured himself in every single video.
But my John Deere hat
Protect
covering it
you.
all up.
Who
And-
needs a hard hat when you got your John
And they
Deere
said
hat?
they were bringing this for us for safety. All right. Mark to the left. Farmer Mark to the left. To the right. To the right, Farmer Mark. Too far to the left. Come on.
The
Mark.
other left, Mark.
Come on, your other left. The question, fellas, is how long will it stay on there?
Thursday, Saturday afternoon.
Oh man, you're giving me a longer time than I actually thought. Was all that watching of us doing? You know, it shouldn't be manager Alex. It should be
Just a little
manager
parched.
George. You know what?
I think we should step it up a notch and see
Okay.
what the Hulk can really do. Let's start smashing some stuff.
You know, you guys know what Hawk does, right? Hawk smashes. What do you guys think about putting the warranty to the test?
You own the tractor now. We no longer do.
Manager Alex.
Hey, let's do it. I'm in.
All right, they're in, George.
right.
Are you going first?
Let's smash this first.
All right, you're up. You're in the tractor,
All right.
smashing the water. I'm all in with you on the smash. Here's what I did. I took the tractor. I got this cement block right there. Let's put your water right here on the cement block, and let's see Hawk do his thing. You're up in the driver's seat.
All right.
Hawk smash! She's ready to go.
Oh.
It's going down. It's so wrong on so many
That was
levels.
awesome, Mark. I got you good. I got you good, Mark.
She did. She got you.
I don't think so. I think I've got something a little bit bigger.
Oh! Oh, not only does Hawk smash,
All right, bring it on, Mark.
it looks
Bring
like
on.
Mark's about to smash.
We're gonna do it. I am ready to make the best explosion on this water bottle ever. George is back in the back laughing at me because I did not explode my water bottle. What she don't know is I'm going to do it in reverse.
It's going.
It's so wrong.
All right, Mark, it's your turn. Either this or I'm taking your commission check.
Hawk smash!
Oh. Well, I have 3 girl children too.
I can't believe Alex did that to me. Now it's about time to get serious. I've never showed my body on this channel before, but it's about time to break out my 4-pack. I'm getting serious. We're going to do some damage here. 4-pack right
It
here.
is totally a Yankee right there with the Pepsi.
Who knew this would be so delicious? But I'm
Yeah,
about to
he
show
can
you how
get
Hawk actually
arrested in some
smashes.
states for
Let's
that.
do this.
Although this might be seen as, public service. So
Could be.
Why me? Why? Not funny,
Oh,
Jeremy.
that was the best
Not
ever.
funny.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm going to do for you. You shouldn't have been that close.
I shouldn't
We
have
got
been
these
that close.
safety cones out of a storage unit. I'll tell you what. This, George, this is the safety zone. Don't stand or kneel or look.
So
Safety.
are you
I'll show
saying
you
you're
your
going
safety
into a
zone.
zone? A zone
Mama's
of
coming.
danger?
Oh yeah.
She's gonna run over the GoPro.
You okay? Farmer Mark. You did. You definitely did.
I'm no chicken.
Oh, let's see what you got with the smash.
It's like grease.
I think that was creamed corn at one point. Or pineapple.
Cream of chicken.
God, I hope it was pineapple. Crushed pineapple? Something from Great Value. So- That's crushed pineapple.
Yeah, it looks like crushed pineapple.
Again, God, I hope it's not creamed corn.
Watch this. We're going in reverse and no wimpy cans. We're going big or go home.
Cardboard?
A cardboard container.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm the one getting hit in the face with everything now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly how to smash Hawk style.
No, don't break the still. Come on now. Again, that could be seen as a crime in some states.
Yes.
Or clans, if you will. Because in the South, people have family pride, not that other one.
I'm going to show these fellas how it's really done. For the last time, I'm not Asian. Better put your ponchos on, boys.
Not a twisted tea.
Lynette's poop bucket that they were crushing.
She would use cardboard.
Well, it is recyclable.
It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see how it works out for her.
Oh.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Girls rule, boys drool.
I gotta say, it is not every John Deere dealer, manager, and sales associate that would actually come out, take care of your needs with the canopy, and not only that, have fun. Something we've forgotten to do as adults. Can't say it enough.
John Deere, Ag Pro, Crystal River, you have been amazing to us. You've taken care of us again and again and again. I'm going to challenge all of you viewers, take care of them. Jump on Google, jump on Facebook. Give them the highest rating and review you possibly can. These guys have been absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, big shout out to manager Alex and farmer Mark.
Yeah. Thanks, Alex.
Ooh, coin pusher jackpots. How to win progressive jackpots. You know, you guys, I'd be 100 by the end of the week.
Robbie, I have to show you this video. This is from this morning. I've got to get the professional opinion. Cameras are going off like crazy now that we're not home. You got to get the professional opinion. What is that?
They found
We're back out
Sasquatch.
at Robbie's place, the Get Swamped Ranch. It's going to be a ton of fun today. And George, you want to tell him or should I?
We definitely need his expertise because we saw something on the property this morning.
Yeah, I need his professional opinion because I got some video footage and I don't know what the hales it is. What do you think it is, George?
Well, I saw some fur on its body.
All right.
I saw a tail. I think it was a tail.
And now you see why I need a professional opinion.
Because we have no clue what the hales it is. Before we showed Robbie the footage of what we captured of the unidentified creature on our property, I got sidetracked with the other animals. I had a squirrel moment. Squirrel!
Oh, what'd you find?
Just a little box turtle, Florida box.
There's another one right under it.
Whoa! What were they doing?
Jeremy, if I have to tell you that. No, not yet. They're probably just coming out because it was warming up today. And these guys bury down in the ground and under all the leaves to stay warm. They hibernate like that.
How can you tell which one's a male and which one's female?
Okay. Good question.
I got this one. How
do you tell?
You see this, George, right here? You see how it's rounded under
What's
there?
that called?
That's called that's called the turtle position.
Have you ever heard of concave?
Yeah, concaved.
Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't miss too much.
No. Apparently we are learning how to tell if whether a turtle is a boy or a girl.
Oh, really? You want to see?
Yeah. I just don't assume anyone's gender.
No. Why would you ever do such a thing?
In the year of our clown 2024.
Oh, yes. So I'm gonna actually show you guys a little bit of something here in a minute, but I've got to get it all set up. So give me just a little bit of time, but I'll let.
Oh my
this
God!
play.
Did I get a candidate? Did I get a delegate?
Did you?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
Here we go. Let's do it.
So this is the male.
It's like a puzzle.
Mounts up on the female, and wham bam.
Thank you, ma'am. All right.
That's pretty much how it goes in the turtle world.
Look, check this out, George. This is really cool.
Okay, you want me to
Hold this
hold
one.
this one?
All right, now watch. We'll get
Hi.
him to
Hi,
put his
Mama.
head and feet in there.
Okay.
Look at that. Their shells are hinged, so they can close up really tight and get everything in there.
How cool is that?
That way a raccoon can't get them.
That's savage right there.
That nature is
Savage.
so awesome.
It's savage.
Yes.
Wait a minute. How's that? Savage.
You know what? That's why I like turtles.
Look at her. She's a beauty.
They are beautiful.
Digging and diving back in just to hide from George. What the hales do you have now, Robbie?
Dude, this is a wild pig skull. Now, check this out. You were telling me you found a skull.
Yeah, George actually found one yesterday.
We found our very first skull on the property, but we
Mhm.
didn't find the bottom jaw. We just found the top.
Well, does it have
It
like
didn't
the
have
flares?
Yes.
That's a
Yeah.
pig then.
And it had the long snout.
And it's got that flat area
Yep.
like this.
Yep, for
yeah,
sure.
that's a pig. That's how you tell a pig. They've got this where the tusk would be. And if you look, when you find them with the tusk,
Oh wow.
look at them like this.
Look at those teeth.
Pigs actually sharpen their tusk by going like this.
Rubbing back and forth
Yep.
on each other, right?
Interesting.
Because see the flat areas, that creates the point and it sharpens them.
Did you find this here on your property?
Yeah, we found it out in the woods.
Now, what does that indicate?
So did you see that?
Somebody shot it. Yep.
Well, I heard you, or we
Here, well,
didn't
here's what I'll do. I'll just bring it to the front. Bring it to the front here, and we'll just. Well, I'll not. You won't hear me talking on this. You'll hear me on the other one. It's going to sound bad, so just hold on.
All right. So they finally finished.
Ooh, pretty full. Shizzy gets to have his office back. Yay. Well, sort of. Just put your desk over the unpainted stuff. It'll be awesome.
Well, my office is really shot right now. And I joke not. So
Oh,
this is my office. Cardboard.
I like it. It's very contractor core. It's very, modern in. You have no idea how much the contractor aesthetic is coming back.
No, it looks really nice. They did a good job, but of course here it is, almost 10 o'clock at night, and they just now finished up. Ray, wasn't that awesome? Let me see if I can get this thing back to where it was. There we go. Oof. Yes, that was. It's glorious. They're done for the evening. They still have to put another piece of quarter round in, and then they'll be done with that part of it. Hooray!
Only
And then-
87 small little steps to go, Shizzy. I'm sure.
Then that means my wife gets to paint, maybe, because I'll talk about that after the show. Life is so much fun. Here we go. Let's get this thing. So yeah, unidentified creature caught on camera. Here we go. Got it. Sorry.
That's a bullet hole.
That's a big.
That's a big boy. How sharp? How sharp?
They're actually pretty. Feel that tip.
Yeah, it's a boar.
It'd probably do some damage, but
This one's broke off. But
I ain't scared. You scared?
A little bit.
You should
'Cause
be.
we've been
You
told
scared?
that they'll come after us.
Oh, pig will mess you up.
Damn right.
I got laid open by a pig.
I ain't scared. I know George. If I can survive around George,
Not funny, Jeremy.
Did you just compare her to a pig? Oh,
A
no.
wild
He's out here
hog,
sleeping,
wild boar.
taking a little bit of a nap. Hopefully, he doesn't come after me for some num-nums.
what was that, George?
He is huge.
All right, why are you talking about me? Robbie's going over to Tebow. Tebow's
He's not that big.
Check this out.
No,
that
that
one is.
one.
Oh, usually Robbie can just lay right on top of Tebow. He's so big.
I wanted him to stay. I was going to lay down and have you walk up and say, Robbie, what are you doing? Dude, siesta time.
Z-Dog. Z is getting. Oh my goodness! Look at this. Z-Dog does not mess around.
No, it's so stable.
He's on the
Yeah, he
paddle
looks
board in
stable.
the middle of the gator pond.
Now, are gators known to
Nope.
come up from underneath and try and hit the bottom?
These gators are scared of it. It's so big that they're actually,
That's what
they
she
don't know what
said.
the heck it is. And that's why we've been leaving
So big, I don't even know what it
the gator
is.
So they
pond,
get used
so they
to
get
it.
used to it. and I want to eventually get a gator to come up on it with me.
Yeah.
To sun on it
Yeah.
with you.
Just paddle around with my dog.
That would be awesome.
Did you see the T-shirt that Z Dog is wearing?
It's some type of rock band, no?
GNR.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. He went down to the Paradise City where the gators are pretty.
He's gonna start sunning himself.
He's out there sunning with the gators right now.
Yeah, take a break. You guys go do you.
It's always like, I'm going to sleep. Lay out in the sun. Perfect. You're out in the water, reflects the water.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Right? Jeremy, come on.
Not today.
You can do this.
Not today.
Dude.
Not today.
Look, it's so stable.
When we get to 500,000 subscribers, I'll go out there naked on the paddleboard.
What? You're gonna what?
Naked and not afraid.
You heard
Well-
him. Hurry up. Press the subscribe.
So he hit 500,000 subs. Did he actually do it? Chat knows. Chat knows because they've seen this. Just saying. Oh, good to see you. I
That
hope
is-
you get that fixed. Whatever issues on locals.
That is why I promised Baldo Gagger 4000 that I would talk to him about all things Smexy next leap year. I penciled him in.
4 years from now. That's awesome. Well, less
Yep.
than 4 years. That's very cool. But you won't do it until then?
It has to be on a leap year.
Okay.
But you gotta do this. I want to see this. This is gonna be hilarious.
Make this his most
Nobody
liked
wants
video.
to see that.
You gotta put a banana sling on.
George, you coming?
Don't walk up on a
Oh! I almost tripped and
On a-
fell. Did you see that?
land
Somebody's pissed
dinosaur.
off. Somebody is
Yes,
pissed
so
off.
walk closer to it.
Who you calling, buddy?
This guy.
That guy?
Yeah, to calm him down. You see the
And you may not know this, but alligators, when they want to, they can move faster than you can. When they want to. Of course,
No.
you can also all you have to do is put your hand on their head, like on their snout, and they can't lift their jaws up. Like all their forces and clamping down it isn't opening. So
Okay,
yeah.
Shizzy, you still have to get very close to their head with all those teeth that they can't brush, and that is why they are so angry.
Yeah. Did you tell your kids that is to help them brush their teeth?
No, I like a moron talk to them like an adult. So now it's come back to bite, and a sarcastic adult at that. So it's come back to bite me in the ass.
Like an alligator.
Pretty much,
the
pretty
other two
much.
that are over there.
I
Quickly and
see 'em.
swiftly.
Yep. Excavator wheel is a tail. You saw how fast that moved, right?
Come on, babies.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Well, you got
Jeremy,
speed.
I love you. You're
You're so beautiful.
as a purse.
Hey, Cynthia.
Okay, George.
Glad you got your screen handle
You want to earn
fixed today.
$5?
Nice.
$5
Retired
hairs.
firefighter number
You have to
42.
touch-
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that's a hell of a
Yes.
job. Being a
Oh, yeah.
firefighter is a hell of a job.
Yeah.
So
You
thank
guys have to go in when people are running out and have to
Mhm.
deal with stuff and seeing things.
Yep.
So thank you.
Yeah, very much so.
You have to touch the snout of the gator
Why not the tail?
because the
snout
tail.
will cost you $50.
That I already tripped over the tail. You have to touch the snout of the gator for $5 hairs.
For $5, I don't know.
He got me. He got me again. Remember last time we were with Robbie and he was like, "Run!" Run.
Kiki, tell him.
Kiki, do you love me?
That's Kiki. See
How can you tell
Look
which
at
one is
Kiki's
which?
nose here?
Yeah.
See how he's got those nodulars right there? That's how you identify Kiki. He's the small one with the nodulars. Tebow has those too, but he's much bigger. Yeah. Where'd that bird go? When you guys were walking over here, I
Okay,
saw
he's
a bird
making
down in
pissed
the
off
water.
sounds. I'm just saying.
It's probably still underwater.
It probably is. It probably came up on that side.
Probably is not coming back up from the water.
I don't know why he did it before.
He's like the reflection in a mirror.
Yes, I am
Windshield
prejudiced
wiper
against
move.
gators, and I'm okay with it. I have this thing called fear. Keeps me alive.
You know, I had to read something on Twitter that was so disturbing. Like, I couldn't even imagine it. It's some French weirdo that's all about. He wants to be part of like the alphabet community, but it has to do with zoos. Let's put it that way. Thinking that, oh, we're just so like distraught and like,
It's always from the French. They started the push to get the child or the age of child consent lowered. It was Foucault. It was Simone de Beauvoir. It was all the French forward-thinking people at the time lobbied the government to get the age of consent in France lowered.
yeah, no.
Are you whistling at my man? You're whistling at my man, aren't you?
Man, that beak will take off your finger, dude. Like you don't realize it, but that beak
Yeah.
will crack a walnut. Okay. You do not want to be sticking your finger in there
Yeah.
and messing with that guy.
No danger birds. Although if I had a parrot that said all the cuss words at appropriate times, oh my God.
Oh, why would you do that? You have kids.
They probably know more cuss words than I do.
Probably. He said, Bird's like, I'm gonna mess you up, buddy.
Hi,
Birds are like,
Bubs.
try me.
Hi, cutie. Oh,
That looks
he's
like a
so
prairie
cute. I
dog.
want one.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I want one of you. You want to come home with me?
No, you know what you do with a prairie dog? You eliminate them as quickly as possible because they will dig up the
Dynamite?
ground. No, they will dig up the ground. This is probably a gopher, but prairie dogs will dig up the ground.
Gophers will tear up the shoot out of your lawn. Yes, they will.
Well, prairie dogs do it out in fields where your cattle will be, and then cattle will step in it and they'll snap their leg and they'll basically never move again. And you're not picking up that, several ton beast to load it up and bring it back and heal it up. So yeah, it could be years before you ever find the bones of that thing. Yeah, prairie dogs are a nuisance.
Me? Yeah, you want to come home with me?
No, it's not Joe Exotic.
Did he just say pretty bird? Pretty bird. Pretty bird. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to get a kiss on camera for once.
Nope. 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 You do realize I'm standing right here. Say pretty bird.
Hey, that bird will take that
Birds
tongue
are
right
so
off.
gross.
Oh, wow.
Somebody likes me.
Woo! Oh, this one just whistled.
They've both been exposed to car alarms. And that's special.
It is.
And reversing cars.
That turret called Kilo by any chance?
I finally get to see the peacock dance.
The peacocks.
He's got his feathers up. There's I see one, two female. Love is in the air.
Paying not one bit of attention.
The dance isn't
Never
good
seen
enough.
this before. Hi.
Feels like I'm being watched. Crazy stalker peacock.
The peahen is like, please, I just want to eat. I don't care. Oh,
So disappointed. I'm not going to get none today.
the male peacock is like,
No, we saw
I'm doing this all
quite a
night.
few of those in Venice.
Into here, this way. With the,
No,
dude, you're gonna lose a finger.
it'll probably be from a gator, not from the macaw.
He tried to. He just
From
tried
the
to.
She will.
macaw.
What's
She
her name
will.
again?
That is Sid.
Sid. This is the overprotective bird.
Yep.
Sid loves to eat fingers, but I understand. Chicken fingers are my main meal too.
So this is the new.
The Florida box turtle enclosure.
Okay.
So we got to get earthworms growing in here. So we're gonna throw a bunch of mulch in here. The bird poops in there and everything, and the earthworms come up and eat the poop. Then the
Okay.
box turtles eat the earthworms.
So it's one happy cycle.
It is. It's self-sustaining.
Well,
All
not
you gotta do
really.
is feed the bird.
And what does Sid like to eat?
Sid loves seeds.
My fingers.
Fingers. As long as they belong to Jeremy.
Finger foods.
Yeah.
And I see some seeds in there.
Sid, I see some fingers in your future.
Hi, Sid.
Nah, Sid's a sweetheart. Nah,
And
see,
that's
this
where
is
the
perfect.
turtles
Did he
swim.
just say Sid is a sweetheart?
Come here, Sid. Come here, baby.
Sid loves her some Robbie.
Come here, baby. Good girl. Hi. Aw. You're such a beautiful bird, aren't
Is
you?
she trying to eat your nose?
No, she won't. But she does love scabs. Look at right for the scab. She will pick every scab off my arm. Huh. Because
Because it's oddly satisfying for her.
yes,
I do like to pluck hairs, and Jeremy won't let me pluck his hairs.
you won't let her
Probably a
pluck your
good
hair.
thing.
I already let her look.
That's what happened.
That was too extreme.
Yes, I do believe that's taking it a bit too far there.
I've got to know. This is so majestic. It's amazing with the wind blowing. What kind of bamboo?
Dude, this is a bamboo that's called graceful. And it gets a big clump. It's a clumper, so it's
No.
not spread.
I should have said graceful instead of majestic.
Majestic, right?
No bamboo.
It's awesome. Here, you know what? Dude, I've got a couple that I'm separating now. I'm going to show you how to do this, and I'll give
Okay.
you a double clump and just take it home, put it in a pot, water it every day, and keep it inside right now with the pot because
Yeah.
it's kind of cold. And then as soon as spring comes, we're warm for good.
And then plant it.
Plant it where you want it, and just don't put it by a septic tank, and don't put it no septic tank.
Okay, no septic. tank.
It'll take over your septic tank. It'll look beautiful because it's always getting water and nutrients, but
There's bamboo taking over my septic tank right now. So bamboo
Oh.
don't sound that bad.
no. What we'll do is we'll cut out. I'll show you how to do this. We'll cut it out.
Oh, he grows it for the
See,
lemurs.
dog,
Okay.
Go get the Sawzall.
Oh.
And let's cut out a big chunk for Jeremy. Show him how to do it, and then I'll teach you how to do this. And
I still wouldn't grow
It's pretty-
bamboo.
it's-
I would
it's
not have
really
bamboo
neat.
at
And
all.
This stuff is really expensive when you go buy it. You get like a 5-gallon thing, and with one big stalk and a bunch of little ones, it's like $60.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. That's
Wow.
we're partners with a guy who owns a nursery.
And he
who
sells
we're
it for
gonna
$60.
Do all this.
They sell it to
year,
him for 30.
and we got to separate a bunch of them.
Separate. And this is the only way to do it.
This is the only way.
This is the man way.
Yeah.
We've
the
tried many ways.
manliest man way to separate bamboo.
Zoe, go grab the Sawzall and let's do this stuff. We'll cut this out. And Jeremy, we're gonna put you.
That's
to
a
work
weed.
on pulling it out. You're gonna learn what Zoe goes through.
What did you say, Jeremy? Once these grow on our property, if you need a place to hide and get away from me and the chicken, you're gonna hide in between the bamboo.
Absolutely.
Cut a little fort in there.
There's gonna be a little man cave in there.
You're gonna put a
I'll be
hammock
like-
in
I'll
there
be like,
too.
Robbie, swing on over. I'm in the man cave.
Bring the popcorn.
Bring popcorn, Robbie.
Code word, man cave. All right, here's what we'll do.
Man force at that point.
Fortress.
Man fortress.
What we do is we scrape out all this around here.
Okay.
Now there's a big piece that goes from here to here, and we got to cut through that. Then we got to cut this way, then this way, then this way,
Square it off.
and then we just got to yank this way, yank that way to get it loosened out of the ground. So what we're doing,
Are you learning lots?
This is wild. He's literally cutting out bamboo with a sawzall out of the ground.
Have you not met Florida Man?
Hey, Flatty, good to see
all right, I'm
you.
gonna let you see how hard this is. Jeremy, go from right here,
Okay.
and go all the way over to this line what I made.
Get it, baby. Get it.
There, you got him. You got him.
Yeah, pull towards you with the power tool. It'll cut you
Just keep
with
the
tension.
pressure right straight against it.
I mean, I
Keep
know
going.
I didn't
he's
get
You need
it.
a better
live in later
blade.
streams.
Okay, that's a crappy blade. I've got one that's made for deconstruction. It's that little blade he has on there is maybe 6 inches long. The one I have is, I don't know, it's like 12 inches. So you use a longer blade, you can get in there deeper, and you can cut through larger things. See, I've
This is why I can't go to Lowe's.
yes, you have to have it must be larger. Size effing matters, as Texas Jen would tell you. Size effing matters. Oh, no, please, Jays. That's awesome. I love it. I love whenever we have police chases. Yeah, there is actually one.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Well, let's see. It's happening as we speak. Let's see what we got here.
I saw something in his hand. LAPD is
There we go.
technically in tracking mode right now, which is why we don't see that lead patrol car right behind the suspect. A watch commander had asked them to go.
Hey,
into tracking mode,
Shady,
which with
good to
LAPD,
see you
they
from Fox
remain
and
with their
Tug.
lights and sirens
Awesome.
on, but they
They
keep
are
this
they are
Hello.
the
call here,
greatest.
which now we may be back
They
in
are
full-blown pursuit
greatest.
mode, but
Coming
Oh,
over
wait.
from Tug.
mode of LAPD
Don't
is
get
trying
caught
out
yet. We just started chasing you.
Yeah.
I wanted to try a pit there, Des.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go. Show some
yeah,
love.
there we go.
I shouldn't be rooting for the bad guy.
You're not. See, this is what we do. You think this channel is just going to be all about the Hales? No. We will invite other people in here.
I don't believe we've heard pit authorized yet at this point. We do have quite a bit of
And
traffic, so
two message requests.
you know they may have been setting
Oh
up
my
for that,
gosh.
but unclear if that's allowed yet at this point. So now we're back northbound here on Western Avenue, headed back towards the town.
And Mike, it seems like to me it's been going back and forth a little, like a tracking mode. Then we're in full-on pursuit mode.
Back
Then
on
it
the town.
seems like they fall back a little bit. We're back in tracking mode, and then now, like here now, it seems like we're back on full-on pursuit because LAPD is right on this guy's tail.
Yeah, as we get back on the 10 freeway here, and yeah, tracking mode is designed to kind of relieve some pressure, let the suspect cool down, not think he's immediately being chased. But you know, the issue is when you're in traffic, like this,
Gosh.
those patrol cars
We
can only
love
get so
this.
far behind
At
the
distance,
suspects,
yeah.
right? I mean, they can't if you're in like heavy rush hour traffic, it's hard to keep that distance. So tracking mode doesn't always work. And then even if you go into tracking mode and you do keep that distance, sometimes it means nothing to the suspect at all. And the watch commander will make the decision, look, tracking mode's clearly not working. Let's get back into pursuit, because if you're
Is that an out? I think there's an Audi, isn't it?
warn other drivers, right? If you are right behind the suspect,
I'm not a carologist. It has 4 wheels and it's a dark color.
That's what it looks like.
It does look like we are kind of back into pursuit mode here. Des, are we still eastbound on the 10, it looks like?
Yeah, we are still east on the 10. Again, these are
Does he have OJ in the back of his car?
No, he's doing 40 miles an hour.
On this one, as we pass by Vermont, and squeezing between cars there, basically splitting lanes, almost like a motorcycle at a couple of junctures here. There you see the markers
It's
there on
Highway
the
10.
roadway. So I believe this is going to commit him to the 10, unless he cuts all the way to the left for the northbound one.
Oh, you'll see him. They'll get more speed.
LAPD, they seem pretty determined to be involved in this one. That was the first time we saw off the freeway there.
So we enjoy watching these police chases because they're hilarious.
The way that was going there when they were on Western.
Because I would say out of all of them that I've watched, I've only seen like 2 people get captured.
About at the junction of the 10-110 in downtown.
And what was concerning to me at one point, it seemed like the
maneuver.
suspect was trying to dodge cars, but then at another point, it seemed like they were just
It looks like an
weaving
Audi.
in and out of traffic for nothing.
Well, and I caught that too, and I couldn't tell. Like I said,
Well,
with
yeah,
those
it
flashing
is.
his headlights,
It
looks
is a daily event.
Hopefully, maybe trying to warn some people.
Yeah.
It looked like at one point he was on his phone, so I don't know if
He's trying to call his lawyer.
He's like, Mom, I'm doing something really stupid.
I'm on TV, Mom. Look, I'm on
Mom,
TV.
turn on channel, or turn on Sky Cal.
There's that bus,
Turn on Sky
and you'll
Cal.
see, we looks like we slowed it down. There you
There
go.
we
See
go.
that white
Yeah,
thing
that's
come out of the
something white.
driver's side. Yeah.
Oh,
definitely
that was his
something came out
drugs.
The window. That's what caught the attention of the airship. We have no idea. Haven't heard if
Oh.
anybody's been able to locate that. But very observed there by that police
El
helicopter, 'cause,
Chapo isn't going to
I
be
certainly
happy
didn't see when
about
he came out of
that.
the
That's a
driver's side
lot
there. It
of
almost looked like maybe
blow.
a bag or a shirt or something like that.
Oh.
It seems like the suspect was kind of, I wouldn't say it's smart, but knew to do it.
Wasn't
going
that
past
smart?
bus
Yeah.
as well, which probably is what.
Well, I mean, he's running
maybe
from
trying
the
to hide him
cops.
and probably
Yeah.
hoping that the officers are going
Smart.
to keep with them and not stop to pick up whatever
May
they
not
threw,
be in
right?
his
So, the LAPD
wheelhouse,
officers,
if
hopefully
you
somebody was
will.
able to go back and pick
Oh
that
no,
up
Squid
off
Pro
of the
Quo,
freeway.
they get
And,
away
now we're
often.
come into
Like more often
downtown
than
where
think
pursuits go to
caught.
die. So we'll
Yeah.
see if that's what the game plan here is.
It could be.
And we were talking about the past few chases that we've been following and calling, and the one that ended downtown that went into that garage, and like you said, that's what happens.
Yeah, and in this situation, we have seen
And he uses his
ground
hazards.
units be
Nice.
Oh, now it sounds like you may be going to the 110 north here, but ground units have been pretty on this guy's tail. When we get into downtown and they're in tracking mode, that's when things really
Really,
get sticky because there's nobody behind them. But a lot of times these guys get into downtown and they drive just completely recklessly or the wrong way. There are so many one-way
Maybe that's a
streets in downtown.
Mercedes.
If these people go wrong way,
No,
on
I
a
think that's a
one-way street, the
Mercedes.
officers will never chase them
I have
going the wrong way. And so that's
not
kind of what
one
happens.
clue.
Airships can't see them because the buildings are so tall, or
Yep.
they go into parking garages, as you mentioned.
Yep.
Hopefully
They get away.
this guy doesn't do
Yeah, it's
that.
live
We
right
still have those
now.
ground units right behind him, but we are coming
This
into
is
the downtown area
live.
now.
Got you. And we're seeing
Squid
that
Pro
traffic
Quo. I
build
mean,
up.
I know that you're
Once
not in
again,
California,
we are
but if you were in
following this
California, would you go
stolen
out there and
car
wave
pursuit right here that
like to everybody and be
started
like,
out of West LA,
"Hey"?
this blue Mercedes
Hey, Ma.
SUV that's been here on the
I mean,
10,
that's
weaving in and
that's
out of
what I
traffic,
might
going
do.
off of the
You
freeway at
know,
one
it's like if I
point.
was
Just
watching
all
this.
those
The police
Teslas.
helicopters, the airship,
I mean, you're
noticing
trying
the
to run away
suspect
from
throw
the
something
cops, and
out
you've got
of
all
the
these
car at
a-holes
one
in their
point. We
electric
want to go back up to
cars,
Skytel
just
Desmond Shaw.
Yeah.
And
in
Desmond,
your
as
way.
we go here through this downtown area and traffic
Move
is
your
building
Tesla.
up,
Hey,
what do you
Vladdy.
expect here?
Wow. Hey, Charlotte Winkler.
Well,
Good
I
to
mean,
see you.
I get some
Everybody
criticism
that
for
came
saying
over
it
from Tug and
before.
Fox,
We
welcome.
Oh,
all know what
yes.
happened
Thank
Welcome.
you.
downtown Los Angeles.
And
Hello.
thank you,
Mike
thank you,
mentioned it.
thank you,
And so
Tug,
when I
for
see a suspect taking
Tug and
northbound
Fox for
110,
sending those folks over. It's
obviously,
awesome.
what is on my mind is what they're going to attempt to do to evade LAPD. Now,
Cow.
they did just miss the collector lanes for the downtown
I'm not
exit.
stupid enough to run from the cops. I didn't say you were.
Too.
I said if you were like a
LAPD knows
resident
what's
in
going
this
on
area,
during
would
the
you go
talk
out
right
and like
now,
wave to the
saying,
camera?
can we re-engage? We've got to stay engaged here in downtown Los Angeles. I'm not going to be able to follow
I'd give a double bird just to make me smile. There you go.
Or a
See?
pressed ham would be acceptable.
with that assessment. And so
Yeah.
now the
A full moon
units on the ground
rising,
are right
if
behind
you
Full moon
will.
rising.
the suspect to
Yes.
try to prevent that from happening. It's just become such a common tactic.
And there, if you're wondering why he's driving so slow, it's because he doesn't want to wreck the car.
Freeway's not the last two clear up. It's definitely the 110 through downtown LA.
Look,
Those
he has
northbound
one
lanes.
payment
As you come up
left,
to the 4 level with
and
the
then the
101,
lease
and
is
so we are
over.
still in some very
Well,
heavy,
he would have had
rush
not
hour
to worry
traffic
about
here.
that if it wouldn't
There
have
will
been
still be
dealing
some
drugs
chances
for
here
that last
to
payment.
bail from the freeway as one of those
Life is a
affirmation
series of
gets into the shot
choices.
right here.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
LAPD so far
He
sticking
just
with
made
this
a bad
one,
one this time.
really sticky on the
Mooning,
ground.
not morning.
Desmond, this is the closest, one of the points of closest that I've seen LAPD, the ground units behind this suspect.
Dude's a horrible
They're
driver.
practically right up on their bumper whenever they, have the opportunity for that. Because again, I think, I mean, they have to know at this point what suspects are probably trying to do when they take a pursuit towards downtown Los Angeles. A
Vodka
couple of years
tanker
ago, it
was
was
running
not
from
that common
police
of
who
a
watched
thing.
a soldier's
And
machine
it
gun the
seems like
tires
there's a
pass
lot of
by.
folks out there where it may not be their first rodeo running from the police, and they have a plan
Oh, that's
to
awesome.
run. And so
That is the
it's
best
LAPD's,
story ever.
trying to
Us
take a more
singing in
aggressive
trance,
tack
you
to
free through the
prevent them from doing
sunroof.
that. It would definitely make sense. So we will be leaving downtown now.
I think it would be
towards
time for
the
Bon
101
Jovi.
and
I'm a
Dodger
cowboy.
Stadium, and then
Oh,
towards
you'll
Highland
see.
Park,
You'll
we
see
take
how
the
this
110
ends.
onto the Arroyo Seco Parkway,
These usually don't
LA
last very
Coast
long.
Freeway, and we'll see so far.
I think
Looks
the
like
longest I ever saw was
suspect
like
is going
35
to
minutes.
avoid the 101 there on the right and
But
stick
that was
here
on a
with the
motorcycle.
northbound 110. We'll also have the
And he
opposite
could have
northbound
gotten
freeway as
away
well.
too. It was
Mike Rogers, we want to go back over to you.
Okay, I have a real question. Who wants to live in LA with all this traffic?
Close to downtown, but we had a
This is
a
terrible.
lot of
a suspect did make
millions
it
of
into a
people
garage,
live
but,
this close to
Well,
traffic.
right there on his tracks, and I
No,
think that
I
suspect was
know.
apprehended.
I
Yeah,
know
so that
that some
actually
people
was
really
in
love
Chernoaks,
it,
but same kind of
but
concept.
this
is
will
where
be
they
a
go into
hard
the
pass
mall.
for
It was a
me.
mall parking lot, and that was an undercover unit who was kind of doing ring on the rosy with the guy in the parking garage. And ultimately, yeah, they did take him into custody, which really kind of speaks to the point. If you're right there on his tail, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get away. Now, downtown,
Sarah.
though, it's
Good
just
to
a
see
little
you.
bit more difficult because, like I mentioned, all those one-way streets. But you know what I am listening to
Reminds
right
me
now,
of the
Chelsea,
OJ.
is trying to coordinate with CHP.
No,
CHP can
no,
make this over. It
completely
sounds
different.
Like LAPD thinks he's been on the freeway long enough that they want CHP to begin getting in place for this.
The California Highway Patrol.
All right, Mike, thank you. Once again,
Or
we're
is-
following this
or is
stolen,
we used to
pursuit,
watch
this
Chips with
SUV, right
with
there.
Pancho
This suspect
Fonzarelli
told
or
two
whatever his
people
name
inside of
was.
his car in
Fon-
and out of traffic.
Wasn't it
Desmond,
Chico?
we talked about how
No,
the police
it was not Chico and the
helicopter,
man.
they were able to
It's
spot
different.
the suspect throwing something.
Forgive
and we
me.
didn't see that, but we
Poncherello.
went back and rolled the video.
Yeah,
but
it was
something
Poncherello.
white being thrown from
John
the
and
car as they were
Poncherello.
passing the bus going up the 10.
OJ was daylight.
No,
Yeah,
no.
sorry,
The
I was
police
just
are
remarking that
stopping
person who seemed to be
by
refusing to get out
the
of the way there for
Tesla.
LAPD, and now the
Yep.
suspect kind of has a
Tesla
It's
ran out of
probably
ran out of
unfortunately, we never
electricity.
heard any more information
No, it's probably
on
some
the radio about
flaming
what, if
weirdo
anything,
who's
was
like,
recovered there.
police are
The
terrible.
flight officer mentioned that and told the unit, to investigate it, but then
They
they kind of
box him
continue
in.
to stick with this
Yeah, they're
pursuit.
like,
So,
a cab.
they kind of have to keep their attention divided on that. I hadn't heard anything else about what that may have been. This is going another.
That's a drug
complication,
deal
even though
gone
we're leaving
bad.
downtown, is we're going to be coming up through the tunnels here on the 110.
Look, he had to poo when you
so this is
look
going to
when the
complicate
cops are chasing you.
well.
Sometimes things
Try to
start
keep the shot
gophering.
here. So the tunnels here
Yes.
will
Yes.
go through the 5 interchange and that frankly horribly constructed ramp that is on the left side of the freeway, which is causes so much angst to LA drivers.
This is like Grand Theft
So we're
Auto.
coming up on this point. There's the first tunnel, and we'll be going into
On
the second
slow
tunnel
mode.
here.
I could probably play
Stadium
this and
here
get to at least the first 2 minutes,
And I will see
Yeah.
if
which would
the
be a
suspect
record for me
goes
because
under
I
the
even
second
suck at
tunnel.
Tetris.
It seems like that we may be back in tracking mode now, Mike. I don't see LAPD? I know you said at one point that CHP is trying to take over, possibly. Any news on that?
Drug throw.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and you know, I'm also listening
Look,
to
I'm
the
just saying,
Watchmen
I
now.
would
Now we
say
are
that
so
I
far
was
away from the division
gophering.
where this started in.
I
You know, this
just
started in
I
West
just don't
LA.
know
We're
where
now, coming up
where
to
that
Legion
condom
Park
has
Dodger
been.
Stadium. So
Just saying.
the other issue is now the
I don't know if
Watchmen
I
are
would
saying,
be
okay,
opening
I
that
only
thing
want
up
3 units
afterwards.
involved in this. Everybody else needs to return to the division because you know now you're running into a situation where
It's
you
a
could be leaving
handoff,
the
man. They're
division
playing
kind of
Dimebag
not as
relay
covered as
race.
you want it. So they're having to make those choices about where they want. As we hear them going northbound on the 5 freeway now. After coming out of those tunnels. So we'll see. Hopefully there's those units, those black and whites staying right
Here they
behind them.
come.
All right, there we go. We're back on it. And, you know, I've been, here for a few months. And so I have friends and family, and they're all just kind of enthralled into these chases and, you know, how it's going to end, how it started. But
We're going to
I
get a
always
copyright
get,
from
you know,
Super Troopers.
what's
You
going through
realize
this
that.
person's mind?
Oh, I had
What are
so
they
much
thinking?
fun messing with
What's the end goal here?
one of the guys at
Each
work.
suspect, it's different. You
I
never
said,
know. You
what
never
kind of
know
music
what,
do you
you know,
like? And they're just like, oh, you
like,
know,
especially
like
in
all
the
kinds of
beginning, we
music.
don't
Do
know
you like the kind of music
surrounding
with cats?
where
They were
and
like,
why this
cats in boots. They were just like,
suspect stole the SUV.
cats in boots. And I was
But
like,
it's
yeah,
it always
cats in
begs the
boots and
question
cats
as
in
to
boots and
what are
cats
you
in
trying to
boots
do
and
here?
cats. They were just
What's
like,
your end goal? And Des, and you've covered enough of these to know
You
that
didn't
it
start
could be
with
all over the place
breaded
depending on the suspect.
and, you know.
this is before all of that.
Oh,
That was totally before all of that. That was much.
It's really hard to say. I mean, you know,
This did not come along until much later.
Touchdown. In the car, it looked like it's the same with the one yesterday. I mean, we have just seen. It's
he
That
has
was
nice
like over the last
eyelashes.
couple of
I will
years,
give
more
him
and
that.
more people that are just
Yeah.
willing to run from the police for
He's
whatever
he's
reason.
got an affinity
And, I
for
mean, to be honest with
blondes.
you, I think part of the calculation with at least some of these suspects is they think there is now
I don't know.
better
What you
chance
gonna
of them
do?
getting away than
What
they
you gonna
used to. I
do
mean,
when
I know.
Sicko
Why did
growing
they
up
stop
watching
cops?
pursuits
That
on
was the
TV, it was a
bestest
foregone
show
conclusion.
ever.
They are going to get caught. They are going to go to jail, and that
Maybe
perception
Run Ronnie
has
Run
definitely
had
changed.
something to
And
do with it.
so that is definitely part
Did you
of
ever
this
not see that?
Damn
as
it.
well. As there's been
Run
a
Ronnie Run
lot
was a good
more
movie.
scrutiny on a lot of law enforcement. A
No.
lot of
Screw you, Jeff
pursuit tactics have been
Goldblum.
changed. A lot of things have been dialed back. And I mean, any one of these could be factors,
No, but
or
I've
this could
seen
just
the
be
death
a
wishes,
desperate
and what
person
I've learned
in
is never
a
be
desperate
Charles
situation
Bronson's
with a
friend,
mental breakdown. I mean, there is a
True.
or
multitude of
dating
factors that could
him,
be
or even
playing
closely
into factor
near
here. But
him in
the fact
in
that
an
this vehicle is
apartment.
has Texas plates
Yes.
is definitely
FFS.
interesting. Makes you wonder
Yeah,
if
it
this
makes
is
me
someone
wonder.
who's
Did,
even familiar
did
with
they
where
did they
they're
check
at,
how much fuel they
if they're
have?
just visiting, or if this was taken from Texas by
We've
someone who
seen
lives in LA.
actually
I mean,
pull into a
that's another
gas station,
factor
put
with
gas in
all
their
of this as
car,
well.
and drive
So
off.
unclear at this point if there is any calculus going on, or if they're just
I
kind
have
of
seen
dragging
that
this out
on
at
one
this
of the
point.
police
But
chases.
regardless, it does continue now on
They've
the Golden
pulled
State
in,
Freeway,
put gas in their
northbound headed
car,
towards Burbank.
got back in their
All
car, and
right,
drove
and
off.
we don't see any ground units
Like
close by. Mike, any
Clint
update
Eastwood,
as
yeah.
to where
Yeah,
this
Cops
is
is
headed
back
now?
on
Are we
YouTube.
still going? Are we going back to sort of tracking
It
mode, or
is?
are we waiting on CHP to
And
join?
I
That's what
was not
somebody
made
said.
aware of
Back in
this by
tracking
all
mode,
of my
the
church
the
members.
watch commander did ask
I
them to
feel
do that
very,
once they
I
got through
feel
the
very
tunnels. You know, so
sad now,
they've
but
kind
I'm
of
very
been doing
happy that
this
I get to
mode
see wife
based on
beaters
what the
again.
airship can and cannot see. So, which is a fair middle ground, if you will. There is a lot of times where the watch commander says, "I don't care if you can't
Oh,
see them.
yeah.
We're not going back into a chase," and then that's how you end up losing these
Let 'em
suspects.
go.
But this watch commander is definitely taking the advice of the airship, which says, "Hey, I'm not going to have
Back
my
off.
coming downtown. The buildings are too tall. Can we re-engage?" And the watch commander says, "If that's your recommendation, let's do it." Same thing when you go through the tunnels. "Hey, I'm not going to be able to see them through the tunnels. Can we, go back into full-blown pursuit?" And the watch commander says yes. So, but as we get out of those situations, then we go back into tracking mode as we come through the northbound 5 freeway, coming through to like the Los Feliz area.
And you brought up a good point I didn't think about earlier.
It's in
Mike, when you were talking
California.
about the watch commander that said, "Hey, we just want 3 units to stay right here."
It's in
because
California.
We're getting so far
Just
away
just
from where
messing
this
with you.
started over in the Western Division, and we
It's
don't want to leave that area untouched.
they
And
they
that's,
are
when we get into
there.
situations like
Trust me,
this,
the
that's
cops
probably
are
why they
there.
want CHP to come in and take this over.
Right.
CHP is a statewide agency. They could chase them to the moon and back if they wanted to. So CHP just has.
Oh, I mean, he's hitting like 80 miles an hour, but I think he's scared to go any faster because he doesn't know how to drive.
Out of the city of LA, although technically
I mean, he's made it
we're
pretty
gonna be coming up into
obvious.
the Glendale Burbank area, which isn't theirs.
It
but
could be a
we're certainly
woman.
not in an area where we're so far away from LAPD's
I
jurisdiction.
don't. Well, maybe it was her mess that she was throwing out the window. Baby diaper.
Send their units back to the division to be able to.
She was throwing a baby diaper at somebody.
Look, mama's had enough. Look, it's a mom that snapped. It's their spring break too, and she's just like, I am done.
We don't lose this guy. But so how does that?
That's the fastest I've seen LA traffic ever. Oh yeah, that's very true.
Any of the local law enforcement airships, they have multiple radios in their helicopter. So while the tactical flight officer is talking to units on West LA's frequency, on a separate radio, they're talking to CHP on the radio. And so that airship, because otherwise you would have to have dispatchers
Just got to get the kids to soccer practice.
This way it's more cohesive, and the airship
got one with a dirty diaper, got another one that's screaming his head off, saying that his pickles are not pickled enough. Got another one that wants to just play Parcheesi.
Once they get CHP units in place,
The other one's saying, "Mom, I got to get to ballet practice. Got to get to ballet practice." It's enough to make a mom just throw a diaper out the window and drive really fast.
But because they're in tracking mode, there is no night sun on it, and the airship for a second kind of lost him a little bit there because he is kind of starting to blend in. We're going freeway speeds. We're not swerving all over the place.
And there was another SUV that looked like the suspect's SUV. So that's probably what they were talking about, because I was like, I don't know if that's...
You know what I'm going to do? Because
so
I'm sick of hearing them talk.
Sure they had the right suspect, this Mercedes SUV.
There. Now I don't have to listen to them. Isn't that wonderful? You're muted also. I didn't mute you.
No, I did. I'm looking for something, so I was digging into my bag, and I didn't figure you wanted, purse ASMR.
Oh, well, hey, you never know. The purse ASMR might just be, that soft sound of leather or pleather in some cases, as it may just rustle around, might be a big turn on.
Look, it is a mom purse, so it is stuffed with all sorts of ridiculousness.
Talk dirty to me.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, dear Lord. Gutter's Pub is like, she came in at the right time. Why does the Gutter Pub only show up whenever she hears dirty stuff happening? Just like, yes.
It's a gift. It really is.
Her kid had needed a wee. Yes. Gutters. Now you need music from the Keystone Cops playing. Oh, you know what? I do actually have music. Let's see if we can get some happy music happening here. Just be something like this.
I like it.
There we go.
Come on, just hit him, please. Now I feel like Wayne's World.
Hey, nothing wrong with this.
Hey, no, I love it.
And we can have this playing in the background too.
Yeah, but are they playing earlier stuff? Because it went from dark to light. Oh, okay.
This is earlier stuff. They're giving you the catch up. So this is what they're doing now. They're hitting 97, 98 miles an hour. He's opened it up. Yeah, he's got his headlights off. Yeah, he's going.
Oh, what a dingus.
No, he's opened it up. He's got free open road right now. 106, 112, 116 was just like, hey, I'm on the YouTubes. I gotta go faster now. Make sure I get their attention. All the way over. There he goes.
Oh, yep. He's like, this is where my house is.
It's always in the same area. Now, if you want to really mess with the cop, you lock it up and then put it in reverse and then just keep going in reverse. Because on the backside is not where your engine is. Just saying.
Yeah, here's the thing. Then you get attempted vehicular manslaughter or homicide.
Well, I wasn't saying you were trying to, you know, you only get that if you don't get away. See, that's the trick. Because you got to try
In the
to get
words
away.
of Pain
Oh,
and
look at that.
Panic from
He used
Hercules.
it like a roundabout. It was
Yeah.
not a roundabout, but he used it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. 60 miles an hour and a 30. Oh, that's going to get you a ticket, buddy. You might want to slow it down.
Yeah, I mean, if only there was an officer seeing you going over double lines to do.
Oh, and now
wrong-
you're driving on the wrong side of the road. What? Jeez, you're
Um,
gonna get in so much trouble.
Yeah. It's almost like you have a person chasing you that might know the traffic laws, you know?
See, if you're gonna be breaking the law, might as well be breaking the law. I don't condone this in any way, shape, or form. We do not condone this kind of behavior on this channel. We just like to comment on the idiocy of it all.
True. If he is not just blazing Freebird
Oh yeah.
out the windows, then is this really a police chase?
Especially if he's like Hispanic or something. That's even better. Like just be having to crank and Freebird out. Just be like, I'm a free, and just screaming at the top of his lungs.
And the only reason he gets caught is because he's trying to light his lighter and drive at the same time.
It's like, damn it. Why does it keep going out? Oh, maybe I need to roll up the window. Ah.
And the
He's
problem
got a
is
ways
it-
to go.
is it's never these jackholes that get hurt if they run into someone. It's always like the family full of choir members going to the, you know, blind people mission, for flip's sake.
David, don't smile. Whenever you're sending those in, you're not supposed to smile. You're supposed to have like a straight deadpan face. They don't want to see a smile. They don't want to see anything but, you know. Well, you might have to show a little nipple. That might help out. Just
What
just
I've
an
always
idea.
said.
Try to look as close to the picture as you possibly can. There he goes. 103, 104, 107, 106. Hey, he's getting up on it.
Fly, my
111,
free
110.
chicken. He's like, dude,
think-
I have this Jimmy John's thing I have to deliver real quick.
Yes. Mama needs a brand new bag. Got to get to Macy's before they go out of business.
Gotta go to anywhere before it goes out of business.
I'm trying to get out of California. Leave me alone. Why are you bothering
The only
me?
way to escape is Mad Max up in here.
Mad Max up in here. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, he'll get on, he'll get off. Flashing his brights. Like, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Watch out!
Oh, you mean he's not using the correct signal to tell the cop?
He's even telling the cop, I'm gonna be getting in the left-hand lane. I'm gonna hit my brakes, I'm gonna go.
No, he's like the 70-year-old man who's been turning left for the last 50 miles.
Hey, those guys are awesome. You know what I like to do? Pull up next to them and give them a thumbs up. Big smile. Because I know what they're doing. That's me in about 40 years. Yeah. Grand Theft Auto music. No, this is not Grand Theft Auto music. This is YouTube approved music. I can't get in trouble for this.
And dickhole, you're using your brights, you damn deuce. Those things
Well,
suck. If you
well,
have,
if you don't turn on your headlights, they can't see you, right?
yeah.
– 105, 110, 120, 115, 116, 114. Yeah. Night Shady. Those exits going north. Yeah. Oh yeah, these are always fun. Looks like they're going down the road without their lights on. Yeah, they're not the smartest. What you do is you turn on your lights, you turn on your brights, and then turn on your flashers. So that way the cop can't tell whenever you're being stupid and putting on your turn signal to change lanes.
Neither can anyone else.
Right. I don't think the cars are going to be keeping up with
Oh
you,
no,
though.
slam into a tanker truck. I'm sure that'll make California gas prices lower.
It will. It will. Free gas all over the freeway. It's recycling at its best. Try to get the magic momentum. Let's see if we've got more peaceful. I think we might have some more peaceful music. What is it? Something like this.
Now I feel like I want to root for him. That's the problem.
Yes. There we go. It's probably an all-wheel drive. The music makes it awesome.
Yeah, it's sir. Kaiser, you're right. Harry's like, not again, not again. You got my uncle, you're not getting me.
You got my baby's mama, you got getting me. Yeah,
this is great. Because he is probably smoking a super fat one right now.
Yes. No, I think that would be more like this one right here.
I didn't think crooks were allowed in California anymore.
No.
I saw one.
Not at all.
Oh, well. And you know his mom is on the phone with the police. My boy was just heading to church and to help feed the poor and the blind and the deafless. And
well, it is Wednesday.
True.
Well, I got a good one. That'll be next. Next song will be awesome.
And he was just afeared for his life. That's why he ran. You're gonna make me want chips and salsa, and all the places are closed now because it's Indiana. He's like, I'm almost home. If I get to home base, I'm free, right? It was like, would you? Oh, psych, Uno reverse. We don't know what precipitated this. We were kind of talking over whatever precipitated this.
He's just running. Oh, he's pulled into a Popeyes. Dude, that's awesome. Go to Popeyes. I love it. Popeyes.
He was like, no, I'm picking up a prescription.
Oh, he's looking for a place to run. He was just hungry, man. Drive-thru was too busy. That's so much fun. Music makes it all much better. Thank you, Mo, for the idea.
You're welcome. I didn't envision mariachi, but it makes it so much funnier for so many reasons. But I do want chips and salsa now, so you kind of do suck.
I like chips and salsa. It's so good.
I know. Look, when I say my family attacks that like a pack of hungry lemurs, and you just need to bring the chips back, or you're gonna come back with a nub.
Here, we'll be a little more peaceful with it. Just a little gentle. Just kidding.
Oh no, is this when Miami Vices is gonna really, shake him down?
Yeah.
Oh God. He's like, Subway's out too.
It's the tension. The tension of the music.
Tension. Trying to get away from your government. You can't let him get away, people.
Oh, God.
Well, yes, of course he's going to get caught. It's not like the helicopter's going to lose him. Well, possibly, when it gets incredibly dark. The Gregorian chanting is... He's on the way for his wife to deliver the new Messiah.
Yes.
Why is he going back to the...
Oh, Bank of America. I just need to make a withdrawal to pay for my bond.
He just wants to go to a pharmacy.
I feel dirty.
Don't come. I'm going to come all over.
I'm so close, bro. I'm so close.
Deep I go really deep.
I feel dirty.
Don't come.
Ah, ska.
Yeah. So messed up. Yes, it is.
They are.
Yes.
It's actually the remake of Blues Brothers for a modern audience.
For a YouTube audience.
By Netflix.
Mom, I'm over my home.
Mom, I'm gonna need you to open the door. I'm gonna run in, and if I get to home base, then they cannot tag me out. I have read the lawful law. And once I get on my property, it is mine.
I don't like that one. Nope, that one not either. What's this one? That's all right, but this was better.
Yes.
That's right. Let's get down.
Who doesn't love a funky bass?
Yeah. You know, I'm going to have so many copyright things on.
That's okay. My Courtney Clenny stuff, both of it because of the boobular area, all of just a flopping about. They're both limited. And I was like, it wasn't me, it was her.
Yeah.
I feel like if I showed my boobular area, then I should be punished. But if it was her, talk to her dad. Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Oh yeah. That's not slap bass. That's just got a little bit of distortion in it.
They might not be authorized to do a pit maneuver in a heavily populated
Oh, here they
area.
go. They're jumping out. Nope.
I would go to one of these dark alleys, but you know. It's the Seinfeld. Why are there so many traffic runs? I just don't get it. Why?
Just a day in the park. Going the wrong way, buddy. See the arrows? They say go the other way. Silly fool. They're looking for a place to jump out. There they go. Here they go.
And
There they go.
here we go.
And then they go.
No,
Across the tracks.
run on. Into oncoming traffic.
He's dropping his drugs. He dropped his drugs.
You had one job. You had one gerb.
Hang on to the drugs.
As
Going
as
into
a
the going into the
non-lethal street pharmacist.
Yep,
Oh yeah,
like
no.
nothing ever
Look.
happened. Oh,
Oh, this might not be. Oh no, no, honey. The big thing shining from the sky is helicopter, sweetie. Wah, wah.
yeah, you're not gonna hide in the tree.
You don't have no camouflage on, son. Or are you supposed to hide within a tree?
Yep, there they got him. He's sweating a little bit. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's run into jail a few times. All right, break out the billy clubs. No, don't do that.
They're like, stop recording.
Stop
recording.
Stop recording. Oh my gosh. White socks. I'm a tree. I'm a tree.
Now where's the other one?
Tree.
It was like, I'm a better tree. I do method acting.
Oh yes. All right, there we go. Sorry, that was too much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew I could distract you guys for a little bit. All right.
Well, Mr. Shizzy, I am going to get to bed.
It is that time, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I would bet, and I could be wrong on this. I'll have to look and see. Oh, there is another police chase too. Like another one just started up. You sure you don't want to watch it?
And I am going to get to sleep because
I'm kidding. Give me a second. Let me see if no, it doesn't look like it. I was thinking that MG would be going live tonight. Or did he? Yes, I think he did. No, he's not going live tonight. Well, that explains a lot. Let me set up my redirect and give me just like 5 minutes and we'll redirect everybody out of here. How's that sound? I've got a place where I can redirect everyone. Let me see. There will be somebody. There always is.
Yes, there is.
Looky here. I'm going to redirect all you guys over to one of my favorite YouTubes. And happy spring, everyone. Today is the venereal equinox. Yes, it is the first day of spring officially. And guess what? You didn't miss it, because tomorrow will be the second day of spring. And what's better than 1, 2? But I'm going to send everybody over to Good Logic. Everybody go and say hello to one of my favorite YouTubers. He is my spirit Jew. Enjoy. He is a wonderful, wonderful person. And he's covering right now. He's covering the Ashley Merchant, which she is freaking hilarious and awesome. Just how she's going at those people. Yes, it's beautiful. But with that, peace, y'all.
George, are you ready to show everybody where our new home is?
Before we show you, we want to show you why the Hale food we buy where we bought.
What did you say?
I said, Jeremy, I'm a huge fan.
George is out in the parking lot. Look at that. Am I on the naughty list?
Hell, whatever you need.
And you're gonna bring the police because you removed me from this.
I didn't start this war with the neighbors,
but I fully intend on winning.
Here, I have anxiety over the roof, and I can't take this. I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very